I'm gonna
Okay.
roll well today. The new dice aren't gonna let me down.
Roll for your luck.
Okay.
We'll see if Yuri's gonna be lucky this session.
What's a 19 get me?
Oh, maybe. I rolled an 18, so technically more luckier than I am.
Hey! Let's go!
Okay. Hello.
All I have to
Hello.
be is luckier than Ella, and then I win.
Maybe.
Because D&D is a game about winning. Surely not about collaborative storytelling. No, it's about winning.
We play
What do you
games
define
to
as
win.
winning?
Also,
Breaking you, the DM.
congrats on your
Okay.
very fake cake, Chris.
I mean, I'm
I
not
think
saying
I've
it's
done
impossible.
Binks is here, by the way, and he is now saying hello to Tim, and to Chris, and to Nightmane, to Yori, Ella, and Scappy, but not Quix and Pyro because they didn't redeem High Binks.
True.
Oh, okay.
I'm saving my hellos for a rainy day.
It's okay. Chat, the title of this session is How to Traumatize Varas.
No!
Binks says hello, Quix.
I
Funny
thought we were
every
doing a
time.
bit. I didn't think we were actually...
We're gonna put him in the washing machine and turn it on.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Oh no.
Damn.
Or
Okay,
we'll put
actually,
him in
I
a
have a
tin box and
genuine
shake
question.
it around and make
Uh-huh.
washing machine noises.
How do you read D100s? Like, if you roll the D10, you roll the other one. How do you read that? Like, if I get a
You
0
multiply.
and a 9, if I get 0, 0, 9, is that just 9?
Oh, you get 0, 0, and 9? No. I think you're supposed to roll that dice and a different one. Not gonna lie, I don't do percentile dice that much, and I think it's... That die is the first number, and then the other one is, like, your second number.
So that would be 9 then, because it'd be... You rolled...
Oh, if you roll
Like your
0,
first
0,
digit.
and then a 9, yeah, that would be 9%.
Okay, what if I roll all 3 zeros? Is that 0 or 100?
0, I
0.
think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just-
so
you
just
would
can't
need
get
a-
100 then.
You need a one-on-one die. No. Because technically, you're supposed to have 2 sets of dice. One that's a D10 that has, like, 2 numbers on all of the sides, so, like, 5, 0, whatever, and then one that's just a normal D10. So you roll
Yeah,
both.
that's what I have. Yeah.
So you would roll 1, 0, and then a... No, I guess you're right. I think a 1.
You think
No,
0, 0, 0,
yes,
would be
0, all
There-
zeros would be 100, and then you can't roll a 0. You're right, actually.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mental math. This is
Because
why I
then
don't
0
bother
would-
with percentiles, and you'll never catch me making you roll them, probably.
Because then the 0 would be a percentage.
Yeah.
That is so much mental math. Anyway,
Okay.
shall we get started?
Or we can make the 101 sided die.
Traumatized Yuri already? It's great.
Honestly, just threatening it. It's almost as if it was actually doing it. It's
It
crazy.
is this effective.
The most traumatizing thing for Yuri. Math.
Oh my gosh.
I used to be really
Alrighty.
good at math. Anyway.
You all wake up in the River's End Inn. The festivities have died down from yesterday, but you can hear some people sort of shuffling around down below you, cleaning up from the big party that happened last night. Alwyn, you're up significantly earlier than everyone else, part 2. What are you doing with your bonus 4 hours of the day? Congrats, you get to figure it out again.
See, I'm ready this time, though.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
Well, it's an easy answer, though. I'm just gonna go for more resting. I'm not... after how last night went, kind of wiped me out a little bit. Just a tad. Kruu's heavy, dude.
Understandable. I mean, I will say, you, like, kind of wake
Jake.
up and you, like, look around. You can look in Kruu's alchemist jar and see that it's finally no longer full of more beer.
Oh, this is excellent. I'm glad.
Yeah, it's...
Steven?
Yeah,
was it?
Steve.
Steve, just Steve.
Yeah.
I'm glad Steve has returned to standard.
Yeah, Steve is now entirely empty. But yeah, you can just rest in the room until Kruu gets up.
Does Steve
Yeah.
want to talk about it?
Are you waking up and asking Steve this?
No, I'm sorry. That was out of character.
Okay. Well, 4 hours later, everyone else gets up. Yeah, how do you guys want to spend your morning in the River's End? Or are you getting out of there as fast as possible?
Didn't our stay come with breakfast again? Question mark.
Yes, it does. If you
Okay,
so choose to have it.
I'm gonna go downstairs and have some breakfast then.
Sounds like a plan.
Alrighty. There's not breakfast that's just out at this inn. You have to sit down and then like talk to one of the waitresses who's running around.
Okay.
But one of them will come up to you, pen, paper in hand to take your order.
Kruu's got like one feather, like just like sticking out the wrong way on top of his head. He's all disheveled.
Oh yeah, do you want to
wobble down the stairs to get here?
Do you want to
With his
roll to see
bruised
how
legs.
hungover you are?
Yeah, let's do
Say,
it.
I don't remember how the hangover check went.
Just give me you are hungover, but how hungover you are? Give me a flat roll. Higher the less hungover you are.
I rolled a 15.
Okay, so it's not terrible. Like you're hungover, you can definitely tell because you like rolled poorly yesterday, but like other than like some bad headache and then maybe like you don't know why your feet are really bruised. It's not terrible.
I just kind of hobble and I'm just kind of sitting in a chair with a glass of water.
Oh no.
I will noticeably stare at anything other than Kruu.
I'm just
Amazing.
glaring at Alwyn.
Vanya
What?
has already received a question about Uncle Bruno and has refused to answer.
Excellent. Okay. What would you guys like for breakfast?
I can tell you now,
Can I
Kruu
get
wants
full
bread.
English?
How much bread does hungover Kruu want? This is the question.
Kruu wants something with sugar, perhaps cake or some sort of
Oh.
pastry.
Oh my god.
Okay. They
And
do have
water.
cake.
Bread adjacent.
They can bring you cake. How much cake would you like?
One whole cake.
Shoot. Why do you always do this? Okay, the waitress will give you the most quizzical look, but she'll write it down.
Are full English breakfasts a thing in this world? And if so, what they're called? Because they wouldn't be called that, I'm sure.
Define full English breakfast.
Hold on, I'm getting a picture.
It's like eggs, bacon, sausages, toast,
Yeah.
a bowl of porridge.
Is there
The
black
works.
pudding?
There's no
probably-
porridge.
They probably
Isn't
have
there
the
the pudding
fixings for all
stuff?
of that.
Yorkshire
Okay.
pudding.
I don't know, it's black and it looks funny.
Black pudding.
Black pudding.
That they probably don't have. They probably have all your standards, like, I'm going to a hotel and getting breakfast type foods that you can put onto one plate.
It's like the Holiday
Okay.
I
Inn.
would like some
They
biscuits.
would have most of that, Yuri.
Okay, I will say whatever words I need to get that ordered without saying every ingredient.
Okay.
And I would like some biscuits and eggs.
Okay.
I'll stick to porridge.
Oh, right, American. Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, not
All
cookie
right.
biscuits, biscuits.
Yeah, I was really confused for a second.
'Cause I somehow doubt we are developed enough for waffles yet. So
No.
yeah.
If you even mention a waffle, they're gonna give you the weirdest
We
look.
could
Um,
invent the waffle.
Side quest.
We could.
I'm developing waffle culture.
if you do, I'll be impressed.
Waffle druid.
Druid of the waffles.
Anyway, she'll
It says
druid.
hi.
She'll scurry back into the kitchen. It's actually pretty empty in here, which you guys find surprising for how many people there were last night. You think probably everyone is just sleeping in. No one really wants to get up after how late everyone was up last night. But she scurries into the back and brings out your food in like what seems like record time. Yeah, so you guys can eat that and be on your way, pick up any supplies you want, whatever you need.
I'm so sorry. Can I get an extra biscuit?
Yes, she'll scurry back into the back and get another biscuit.
And then
And she does, in fact, bring Kruu out an entire cake, by the way.
Nice. And I give the extra biscuit to Maribel.
Kruu is
He's so
slowly.
excited.
Kruu is slowly like using just a fork and a knife into the whole cake and eating it and kicking his feet like a child in a high chair.
That's amazing.
He's very excited.
Vanya keeps like stopping bites and just looking at him quizzically, like really confused now. Because it's not just bread. It's like this is a new development.
It's sugar bread, basically.
Sugar's good for hangovers.
Is it? I didn't know this. I don't drink.
I hope you know, Vanya. Mirabelle takes one look at the biscuit for a second, thinks it's a smaller bed, and goes and curls up on top of it, realizes it's food, and then starts eating it.
That's amazing.
I'm in love.
Aw.
I'm
Top
obviously giving Lulu some fish because this is important.
Lulu will happily take that. She's just like kind of laying on the table, like in front of you.
Hey, Kruu.
Like, you know,
As she should. Queen behavior, honestly.
yeah, she's laying as like long as possible. You know how cats do the like really
Oh.
big length?
Yeah,
That's what she's doing.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Excellent.
Kruu, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Could we let Mirabelle try a small crumb of your cake?
Sure, of course. I'm sorry I didn't order enough for everybody.
Just a crumb. I don't need any. I'm totally fine. I just think Mirabelle would enjoy it.
Absolutely, I'm happy to share.
How much of a piece are you giving?
Just a little small piece that like a bite size, like a normal bite size that has like a little bit of frosting in the cake itself.
Yeah, I'll get like a little like spoonful and I'll do a little airplane from Mirabelle.
Oh my gosh.
I
Okay.
I thought you were gonna give her like a whole quarter.
Can I roll for how successful the airplane motion is?
Yes.
All right. Can I get acrobatics for that?
Sure, I'll give it to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, 23.
Oh my gosh.
God, God tier airplane motions.
Okay. Yeah. She's very excited by this airplane. She doesn't really understand it. But she's like, okay, I'm accepting this airplane motion. She eats this cake and her eyes like literally light up as bright as possible. Like, you think you thought these little tiny dragon eyes couldn't get any bigger? No, they do, and they go like anime sparkle vibes. And she just like stares at this cake. Like her eyes are fixated on the rest of your cake.
I can't believe you
What
pulled
kinda-
the TikTok trend in D&D. Unbelievable.
What was the
Like,
what was the flavor of the cake?
Strawberry shortcake.
Yeah.
Mm,
That's what you ordered then, yeah.
amazing.
Anyway, Mirabelle has stopped moving. She's standing on the table, just fixated on the cake.
A new record of how close Mirabelle got to Lulu without shitting herself.
I mean, you're not wrong. She's
It's
completely
fair.
forgotten that Lulu's there.
so I have forgotten. Who has the map?
We kind of never really
All I know for
specified-
certain is that Varas doesn't.
because we all have like access to it. We never really specified who like is physically carrying it.
I
do
think Kruu's been carrying it now.
No, I remember
Kruu tried to eat it.
Alwyn and
Right.
Alwyn and I took it, but I don't remember which one of us had it last.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, let's just
You can have it. You have it. You have the
I'm
map.
like patting
Vanya
all
the
my
map
pockets
keeper.
and then Alwyn hands it to me.
Oh, okay.
There
That's
we go.
even better.
There we go. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I think worth it. Just worth double checking. We know where we're going on the way out
Oh yes,
Yeah.
for sure, for
of
sure.
town.
There's a pretty nice direct road over the far side of the river to Almany. It's decently well traveled, especially since Almany is the capital, and the people sort of going in and out of the Kingdom of Sorrentina use that road very frequently. You think it'll be hard to get lost on this road. You also think it's probably a more quiet travel day, given the state of the town that you're currently in, so you probably won't encounter a ton of people. But looking at the map, you think it's going to help you not get lost on the way.
Okay. It is of note that this is when I realize I don't know where I am, or like what the name of the place is called. Figured I'd mention.
Yeah, so if you look at the map, the town that you're in is called Caven.
Okay.
I know, you were there all of last time and no one asked.
Okay, so it
Caven?
looks like I'm
Caven,
using a-
yes.
Wait, with a B or a V?
With a V.
Okay, with a V. I got it right the first time. Okay.
Mhm.
So it looks like a pretty straight shot from here to Almany. Anyone in the mood to start out with the reins today?
Out of character, we're actually never leaving this place. That way I can never get traumatized anyway.
How many days are we about to be traveling?
Make me an investigation check. Anyone can make that. I'll also take maybe insight for this map one. I'll give that one to you.
Oh, okay.
Varas
Well,
dice don't let me down.
I'll take.
Can I
this
say a
insight then.
prayer to do
Oh, 6. Okay, Varas
to
dice
improve
let
our
me down.
chances?
Wait, what were the two that you offered?
Investigation or
Investigation,
insight.
I would like
Well,
to
I
do
rolled-
insight.
but-
It is a
I rolled a
13.
23.
Oh.
23, damn.
Okay, I have a
Um,
13.
You actually think it's not far. If you keep up a decent pace, you could probably get there like a little bit past nightfall.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, me and Baramo could be up front doing this.
Yeah, you made the brunt of the trip already. Going through the rest of Lanos will take some time, but like you're already most of the way to Albany.
Neat. Okay. So did I catch Vanya say they
Yeah, I can do that.
on board to start? All right. Anyone have anything else they want to pick up before we go, or are we set?
I think Varas thinks for a moment, looks at Vanya briefly, and then decides to not say a word.
What?
They
Kruu
wanted
looks
to
up
go
from his cake.
thieving.
If you don't mind, I'd like to lead us in prayer before our journey.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Kruu closes his eyes and looks down at the table.
I will copy.
Vanya, like, makes eye contact with Varus, like, very confused, but, like, looks down.
Varas returns said eye contact and just looks down as well, equally confused.
O Hermit, we hope to honor thee with thy journey today. If you should bless us with a safe passage, we would be forever in your debt. Amen.
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 Kruu notices that, like, there's a bunch of, like, frosting on his beak, and he starts wiping it off frantically.
You're just saying this prayer over what's left of your cake.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah,
All right,
you
now,
guys.
if anyone has anything else to pick up or do, I think we're good to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Does anyone want to buy anything at, like, shops or anything before we start to?
I think I'm set.
I'm pretty
I'm
set.
good
I
right
think I'm
now.
legally now near a shop with Vanya around anyway, so.
That's probably accurate.
Unless there's a portable holster.
Fuck off.
There is not.
Aw.
You, like, even if you had asked, I'll save you the trouble. There's no local magic shop in this town.
Okay.
I mean, you think that the wizard who was one of the judges last night who, you know, provided all of the prizes might have something, but, like, you're not sure.
Well, it's not a
Ooh.
portable holster. That's just regular. That's like general magic. It'd have to be
Can we
specific.
afford anything at a wizard's at a magic shop anyway?
Probably not.
Probably not.
We have a rogue though, so like all bets are off.
That's true.
Unless I get involved.
Actually, that's a good reason to not go there. I think we should just go. Shouldn't let Varus anywhere near there.
Near where? Sorry, I zoned out.
Nowhere.
Exactly. Nowhere.
I was gonna say, one of Varus's established character things is they don't fuck with magic anyway, so if it was a magic shop, then I ain't gonna be thieving things there. Shit's too dangerous.
Do we know another horse salesman who can help us get to our journey? Because we have to drop off this one that we have.
Well,
mean-
you don't have to drop that off till Albany, right?
Yeah, I thought it was.
Oh, is
not
it
till
all the way to
Albany.
Albany? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we're good to just go.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys can pack up your things. Kruu, if you have leftover cake, they'll give you the equivalent of like a to-go box if you want.
Excellent.
Yeah, and your horse and cart are just outside, like parked on the side of the building. They have, you know, an overnight
There-
system where you can just, you know, essentially park them. It's like a parking garage, but for horses. Live your best
The-
life.
There is no leftover cake, but like the bottom layer of the cake, like it, like at some point, Kruu like lost patience with the silverware and just started going for a fistful of cake. So it's just like the bottom layer of crust and a bunch of cake, like with fistfuls out of it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna leave that there.
Understood.
Don't forget Steve.
I
Yeah,
have
Steve is currently empty at Kruu's side.
Yeah, okay. I was just saying, don't leave him behind.
I won't.
You guys head out, get your horse and wagon all set up. Vanya, did you say you were driving?
Yeah.
Okay. Make me an animal handling check as you guys get on the road.
Please, oh wise dice. 17.
17.
Let's go.
Okay. This horse gives you absolutely no trouble.
Let's go finally.
You have no issues navigating to the main road and headed out of town. So you guys go and you cross the river with the local bridge and you make your way over into a nearby woods. You guys are about an hour or so in, and I'd like you guys all to make me perception checks.
Oh, good.
Shit, stunning. Perception, did you say?
Yes.
Fuck.
Oh, 23.
That's a 5.
A dirty 20.
Okay.
18.
Okay, everyone except for Boris. You get the feeling that you're being followed.
Excellent.
Can I use Divine Sense?
Sure. Read me what Divine Sense does.
As an action, until end of next turn, you know location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you.
Okay. Yeah, you can use Divine Sense. Within 60 feet of you, you get nothing.
Okay.
Does Kruu announce
I'm
this or
very
just do it?
concerned
Like,
that
are we
Ella said
aware that you
60
just
feet.
cast that? Or used it? I don't know if it's a spell or if it's a. Is that a spell or is that a like?
Yeah, to have like any verbal components or anything that would make us aware you did that.
It doesn't specify. Let me.
It probably does, to be honest. But it's up to you
Oh, what
how
was it
you want to
called?
present
Divine
that.
Sense?
You can also
Divine
just tell us
Sense.
you're doing it. If you're so inclined.
It probably has some sort of component, whether it's verbal or somatic or something. So.
It's like it's done by hearing.
Okay.
What? Huh.
I would
Yeah,
sense it.
no, he's right here actually. I just looked it up.
I would I would sense it, and it would like ping to me in my ears. Like I would.
Got you. Yeah. It's still not pinging anything.
Okay. Kruu is blissfully enjoying his sugar coma.
Vanya, like, the horse is going fine, but kind of is, like, looking around, and is getting a little worried because she just can't shake the feeling.
Yeah.
Shake the feeling.
Are you guys
Okay.
gonna keep going, or what's the vibe?
Sorry, I'm making sure I don't have anything in particular I'd like to do about this.
Question, is, like, the wagon, like, is this something that I could turn my head some and speak to them?
Oh yeah, you can.
Okay.
I mean, you can just kind of call over your shoulder. They're not far away from you.
Yeah.
Like, you probably don't want to take your eyes, like, majorly off the road.
I
But
just
you
wanted to
can
make
have,
sure I
like,
could, like, call
it's like the same
back.
as if you're driving. You could just talk to the person in the backseat.
Okay. So Vanya kind of does that over her shoulder and says, "Hey, and trails off, just trying to see if anyone will answer.
Yeah.
What's up?
This might sound really, really crazy, but, I think someone's following us, and, I don't know what to do."
You know, now that you mention it, something has felt a little bit off.
Since
I
I've
don't
now been
know.
informed of this, could I make another perception check, perhaps?
Sure. Now that you guys are thinking about this, I'll let you all make another perception check.
Everybody. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
16.
10.
20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20 again.
Yeah, you guys all have this feeling, but when you're looking around you, you don't necessarily see anything that's out of the ordinary.
Okay.
But, like, the feeling is growing stronger.
That's concerning. I mean,
As we're on the road, can I look around to see if I see any like signage or whatever that would indicate some kind of like thieves thing to like maybe seek some safety, seeing as we're all like kind of aware.
You can make me another perception check.
Okay. That is 19. It wasn't at 20, but I have a -1, so.
Yeah, you think there's nothing in particular out here. It seems to be like kind of the middle of the woods. You wouldn't expect there to be anything here.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll do this.
I figured as
though.
much. Oh god.
So we're like an hour in, so it's like midday still, probably, right?
Yeah, it's midday.
Give or take? Okay.
Yep.
There's a Tim here.
Well, I mean, unless anyone has other ideas, I think we just keep going. I, like, kind of
Yeah.
unsettling, but I think
Yeah, it doesn't
stopping
seem like there's much we can
doesn't
do
make
about
anything
it.
better.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I tend to agree.
but I will, Alwyn will, like, sort of just kind of face backwards, moving forward, watching behind
I guess
us,
we're behind.
keeping somewhat of an eye on the tree line. I'm assuming you said forest, right?
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah. So,
All right. You guys continue down the road a little bit. I'm gonna let you guys make one last perception check on this. I will tell
Oh
you the
boy.
DC is very hard.
oh boy.
Or if it's above 20, is it worth me rolling? I can't roll higher than a 19.
I can't roll higher than a 21.
I'm not telling you what the DC is.
I rolled a 9.
Okay.
Well, I
I've
rolled a
got
13
5,
this
it
time,
doesn't
so I
matter.
know it does nothing.
So you know how I
Yeah.
rolled a 23 and then a 20?
Yep.
This time it's a 7.
Mm.
Oh no. Okay.
I rolled a 2.
Well, in
Yeah.
that case, none of you guys see this coming. But your horse halts very dramatically in front of you. You can tell it's going to refuse to continue to go. And leaping from the tree line on your right side is someone. Tim, would you like to describe your character?
Oh, fuck.
Hello. What level of description? Out of character.
What do you look like as you're sort of leaping out of these bushes at this party?
I see. Okay. From behind a set of trees, as your horse halts, you see a roughly average-sized human with these gray stripes running down his face and a glisten in his eyes, as he says very, very prominently, "Hello, Varas. They've been hunting you for a while."
Character, fuck! Anyway. I'm sorry, do I know you?
Not necessarily. I know a lot about you. We've never met. You just have something I'm after.
And that would be?
I don't have to tell you. I could just take it.
I could just hand it over if you tell me what it is.
I'm aware you're not gonna do that.
You never know.
Horace, what did you do?
I don't fucking know.
Did you steal things again?
I'm a fucking thief, that's what I do.
Okay, but did you do it again? Is that why this hitman's here? He's scary.
Not since I've known you, no.
Mirabelle's just a child.
I'm sorry that they're being so rude. I can't believe none of us have thought to ask your name yet.
Yes, I'm going to ask
and
the scary
introduce
man what
ourselves as
his
well.
name
It seems
is.
you're familiar with Varas, but I'm Alwyn. This is Vanya. This here is Kruu. And who might you be?
I don't have to tell you anything, as I cast a god-channeled sleep.
Okay, everyone roll initiative.
Oh boy.
What's my... hold on.
Tim, what is the save for sleep, by the way? Is it con? Is it,
Con.
Con? Okay,
If we're doing it this way,
16.
then yeah, it would be con.
got you.
19 for initiative.
We're doing silly things about this, but yeah, we go con.
11.
Does that mean I add whatever is with my con?
Yes, you add your initiative
Yes.
number to your roll,
But
yes.
yeah, for
Wait.
now we're doing initiative.
Oh, okay. 7.
Oh. 12 then.
7.
All right, and Tim?
9.
Okay, that's fine. Alrighty. So you cast a god-channeled sleep. I need everyone except for Pyro to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 19.
Fucking elves.
I rolled an 8.
I have
Okay.
I have a 15.
Tank here.
Okay. Kruu and Vanya, you fall asleep directly where you're sitting.
Oh boy.
Ah, Christ.
Huh?
Not that he canonically exists, but ah, Christ.
All right. And with that, Alwyn, you're up first.
Guys, it's rude to take a nap when we have guests.
Put your ass on the board.
Hold on. Wrong tab. I didn't realize we had a board. Wait. Oh, the UI is cooked. Why is it like this? Sorry. I'm fighting with the website.
I knew we shouldn't have left that.
There
No,
we
actually, this would have happened either way. Never mind. If I'm being hunted. Ugh.
Okay. Let's see here. Sorry. Going first is hard because I didn't have time to think this through.
No, you're good.
And I have places. I guess I'll just go in swinging to some degree. Where is that? Sorry, I'm finding a spell description.
Also, Tim, you should have the ability to move your icon. Let me know if you can't. Your like little token.
Me trying to figure out
I can't find it in the list. Where did it go? I am so sorry. This is taking a minute.
You're good.
You're fine. I'm having to figure out how to move my guy.
If you can't click and drag him normally, then I might have to adjust something.
Well, I don't know if there's a specific thing. I can, like, hand the board, but I can't move my guy.
You can't do like
switch
this?
the select tool.
No. To what?
At the top left,
this-
there's a select
Yeah,
tool.
the top left, there's select tool. You might be on the pan tool.
No, I'm on the select tool. It won't let me move it. It draws like
Okay.
a square of things to select, but it won't let me.
Let me delete this.
Aha!
We
We
vanquished
defeated
him.
him. Yeah!
Let's go. Yeah, I think you know what? We'll just go in swinging. I'm gonna go for a moonbeam, I think.
Oh,
Okay.
We're just throwing hands.
Read out
Today.
Moonbeam for Tim.
So second level spell. Silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range being 120 feet. Until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain and must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one. And then
Okay.
there's bonus suckage if you're a shape ginger.
Yeah.
Do you have to roll for bonus suckage?
I also thought you said ginger. So.
Okay, I don't know if that's gonna work now. Hold on.
And of course, I'm just gonna cast it on like Tim's location.
Alrighty. Roll damage, because I don't think I missed if there's a save. Roll all the things
There
you need
is.
to roll.
There's a save when I start my turn.
Got
Con
you.
save, yeah. But nothing
Yeah.
actually happens right now. It just happens when Tim starts his turn.
Yes.
Awesome.
So I guess I
Wait,
roll damage
is
then.
this? Did you say this was a?
It's a
cylinder
beam of
surrounding
light
him?
that's a cylinder that's coming down from the sky, yes.
So if I try and get in for a melee attack, I'm fucked then.
No, you're fine.
It's 5-foot radius, so
Yeah.
it's like only
Oh,
one
wait.
character. It's like, I don't know. How do we rule that, Ella?
That's
Is
the
it like a
surrounding area
2.5?
around me.
I think you take damage when you step into the moonbeam, if I recall, is how it works.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so if we say it, are we saying it's a 5-foot radius? Did you say?
Yeah, a 5-foot
Yes.
radius would be all of the tiles around me.
So
yeah,
basically
melee
everything
hits
I
would
can
be
make a
taken.
melee hit with.
Yeah. Well, it's your turn, Bars. So.
Yeah, thanks,
Have fun.
dickwad.
Okay, rude. Listen, maybe if you'd just been a little politer to our guest, we wouldn't be doing this. I'm just saying. We still don't know his name.
Why is
I
there a
cannot
character
come.
sheet?
Let's see. I don't think I can actually do anything if.
Throw one of Kruu's rocks.
I mean, it's asleep. I'm I'm like looking at my inventory, seeing what I have that this guy could possibly want. Oh shit. I don't think it's in my inventory. Maybe.
Ignore the fact that there's 2 Tims. Hold on.
Away.
Oh my gosh! He's
He's
multiplying.
multiplying.
Okay, can you
my
move
God.
that one now?
No, but I'm on the
Why
select
not?
thing. So the select tool does not feel like the correct way.
Hmm.
It is the
I'll
correct
double
one.
check.
Weird.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wait, is Ella placing your figure, or are you placing your figure?
I was placing it.
Yeah,
Maybe have
actually,
Tim
maybe
try
Tim
it?
has to place it. Yeah.
Sure.
I
On
need
the
to be
right side,
given-
Tim, the 3rd little tab, you should be able
Yeah,
to
the
see.
journal.
Yeah.
Drag your name,
Drag
not
your
your
name.
icon.
All the question marks.
Oh, yep, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, hey, there's 2 of me again.
There you
Ah,
go.
he's multiplying.
Perfect.
There we go.
I need to look into. I guess I have a short bow. Oh wait, I have a short bow. Yeah. Never mind. Okay. I'm going to take 1 step forward. So I'm just like here now. Here. Okay, I'm here now. And I ask once more. Just tell me what you want, and we can give it to you.
I stay silent.
In that case, I am pulling out my short bow, and I'm going to roll 2 hits. That is a 19.
That misses.
I'm sorry, what?
Hi.
Uh-oh.
Wait, sorry. How are you handling the same armor class as attack roll on
Ties
this table?
hit. Ties will hit.
Ties do hit. Okay, you do hit.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh, fuck.
I'm
Okay.
used to
Oh,
it being the
I
other
was
way
like,
around.
damn, what is this?
Are you supposed to be the other way around? I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
The 19.
And then that is a 5 damage.
Okay. I
Alright.
vibe.
And then I'm going to bonus action. I'm going to remember this time. I'm not within attack of opportunity, so I don't have to disengage, do I? I can
Nope.
just dash.
Yeah, you can dash
Okay,
if you want.
sick. I'm just gonna hastily like dash back.
Okay.
In fear for my life, seeing as this guy's specifically after me.
All right. Next
Kruu
up is
scratches
Kruu.
He scratches his neck in his sleep.
Yeah,
Nice.
you are asleep. I
minute.
just checked sleep. The duration is a minute for those curious.
It's like 10 turns.
Yep. You do not
Uh-oh.
wake up unless the sleeper takes damage, the spell ends, or someone else uses an action to shake the sleeper awake. So, Kruu, you are asleep.
Oh, that's a good option. Okay.
Yeah,
Next up
wish
is
I had known
Vanya.
about that.
Vanya, you are asleep.
I'm saying, I snore.
Uh,
I snore a little bit.
Roll
The
to
horse is
sprint.
very comfortable. The horse is also asleep, by the way.
Is
Mirabelle-
Mirabelle,
automatically
what
falls
about
asleep.
Mirabelle and Lulu? Where are they at?
They're asleep.
Okay, I'm gonna say because
They're
they're supposed
asleep,
to
but
be in
they're
battle.
safe by the rules that Ella
Yep,
herself
they're,
has made.
they're safe in the cart and asleep.
Okay.
Eepy.
Next up
Little
is Tim.
beans.
I dirty 20'd the moonbeam save, so I take half of the damage roll.
So
Okay.
1d10.
Yep.
Am I rolling that or is Tim?
You roll it.
Okay. 2.
Nice.
1
So
point of
one.
damage.
Oh my god.
That's... Oh, perfect.
Criminal behavior over there.
I use my movement. I am now next to Varas.
Oh no.
And I am going to beat this man's.
Oh.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Oh boy. You're gonna have fun with this one.
Oh, sure I am.
Yuri,
Uh,
I'd like you to aloud keep track of your hit points for me, by the way.
Allowed? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then I'm expending a slot on Divine Smite. That is 15 damage.
Oh my gosh.
You're getting destroyed over there.
Let me do some math. I'm left with 8 hit points.
Nice. Gorge, awesome.
Kruu is dreaming about
Bonus
sand.
action move.
I have so many
Sorry.
choices, but
I
not
forgot
enough
to look at
like...
bonus actions, now I'm silly.
Oops.
Oh, wow, that's impressive. And then I stand there.
Okay.
And then you stand
You
there.
stand there.
And then I stand there.
Top of the order, Alwyn.
Yeah. Okay. Trying to decide if it's if I'm supposed to be going for damage or just waking someone up. You know what? We're in combat mode today. So I'm not totally familiar with ordering for in turn, like in a turn. When does it matter when I use a bonus action?
No.
No.
Okay, because I am gonna cast Shillelagh, which is the thing that turns my quarterstaff into a magic weapon, and I get to use my spellcasting ability instead of strength.
Yeah.
And then I will shimmy on over. I think. Why can't I? Oh, wrong cursor. We'll go for like here, I guess, because this is like in the trees, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
So we'll go here. And then I will just attack Mr. Unknown Name because we're rude hosts with my quarterstaff.
We're not hosting
I
anything.
don't think we're the rude ones at this point.
Well, not anymore.
Tim, you're so unlucky that the paladin is asleep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then let's see here. So the way this works. So I use my spellcasting ability, so that's wisdom, right? This is how this works. So I just roll, and then is the attack bonus just the flat number I add? Like counting the wisdom save, or how does? Or sorry, not the wisdom save. Like, I'll get there. I have an attack bonus noted. I don't remember if that, what that number is for. If that's like the modifier to the roll to hit, or if that's the modifier for something else.
Staring at Shillelagh because it changes things.
Right? It's like weird.
You use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage roll. So your 2 attack becomes your spellcasting ability.
Yeah.
Plus
that makes
whatever
sense.
you roll.
Yeah, so it's 5.
Sounds like
okay.
both.
Yeah.
Then,
So I did have to write the attack bonus is on the roll. Okay, so 21 then.
That hits.
Okay, and then it is D8. Do I have a D8? I do. Thanks, Happy. 3. Are you kidding me? I can hit things, I just can't, like, do any damage.
I mean, at least you're hitting things.
That's true.
All right. Well, take 3 points of damage, Tim. And then next up is Varas.
You could wake someone.
Druid.
Just remember.
yeah, I was gonna ask, was waking an action or a bonus action?
It is an action.
Yeah.
You can use your action to shake them awake.
What are the odds you're faster than him and you can just outrun him?
Is this like the Superman and...
Okay, I am
whatever
going
else?
to shake Kruu awake. I'm just going, come on, buddy, wake up, we need
Okay.
you.
You shake Kruu awake.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage, so I can use the rest of my movement to get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Let me rule this shit real quick.
Your movement speed is 30 feet, right?
Yep.
You
Oh,
move
So
how
30
do
I'm
you
feet.
do that?
There's a ruler tool.
Yeah, on the left side is a
Hold
ruler
on.
tool.
Can
there
someone
it is.
measure from where I was, where I am to where I just pointed, so I don't lose track?
Oh,
Thank
sorry.
you. I'm just getting the fuck out of there. I am closer to death than I care to be. I'm aware that this is... it's fine. He's got a tank and a druid to deal with now. That's my turn.
Look, technically Yuri is right when they said I wouldn't try and kill them. I wouldn't try and kill them.
Yeah.
But I know someone who would.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello, Tim.
Varas shakes Kruu awake and runs away. Next up is Kruu.
Kruu's like all like really confused because he just woke up for a second. He just kind of looks around.
Where are we fighting?
Talking is a free action if anyone wants to respond.
Whoa! That guy's trying to kill me! Get him!
Why are you trying to kill him?
I stay silent.
He's not
We're not
gonna
on-
answer you, just get him!
You missed it. We're not on speaking terms because we were incredibly rude when he showed up. Like, honestly, we kind of deserve this.
Vanya
did he
snores
do-
again
what did he
behind
do?
Kruu.
Like, he
Kruu like smacks Vanya with his wing. Like a male pigeon.
Are you using your action to wake Vanya?
Yes.
Okay, Vanya, you're awake.
I get
Vanya, wake
smacked.
up.
I get
Help me out
smacked
here.
and I like jump up like ninja like move, kind of like look like ah.
The horse under you is still asleep, but yeah, you're up.
We're being attacked.
What? And then Vanya looks at the scary man again and goes, "That was really fucking rude."
Thank you.
I mean, turnabout's fair play.
I didn't attack him, and he just put me to sleep. That's rude. I didn't need a nap.
Yeah, but we were rude to him first.
No one was rude to him. He wouldn't tell us what was going on, and he just popped in all scary. He's been following us.
I'm just saying.
I don't
got
need to be nice to a
into an
stalker.
argument with him,
Alwyn,
and
we
it's
don't have to be
okay.
nice to everyone. Not everyone deserves it.
Roll a
How do
history
you-
check for me, Vanya.
But how will you know unless you're nice to him first until he doesn't deserve it? You don't even know his name.
You said what check?
History.
A 1?
Oh no.
Yeah, he didn't tell you why he was here.
Yeah, you don't even know his name. Like, how are you supposed to judge whether you're supposed whether or not he's
He was
worth being
following
nice to?
us.
Actually, you know what? Now that you're awake and looking at this man, roll me another history check, Vanya.
Oh.
You know, it is a straight road after all.
A
Like,
3.
Basically, anyone going this way would technically
A
be
3?
followed.
Uh-huh.
You get the sensation that you've met this person before, but you don't remember where or when or why or how.
You've just met him at some point.
I stop talking to Alwyn. Alwyn's just like yapping beside me, and I start staring at him.
Yeah,
the
we'll
guy.
continue to yap.
Yeah, he's just yapping in my ear, and I'm like staring at the guy. Wait a minute. Do I know you?
Do you?
You look
You are-
really familiar.
Oh, so you already know him and you forgot his name. That's even worse. That's even
Shut
weirder.
up, Alwyn!
I would also like
You
to
can't
join
you
in on the
can't place
bashing of
anything.
Alwyn.
You can't place anything beyond the fact that you feel like you know this person for the life of you.
I feel like we've met.
Maybe it was
Let's do
yesterday. There were a lot of people yesterday.
Alwyn.
Yeah?
Do you remember the other day when I slapped Varas?
Yeah.
Do
I've
you
been meaning
want-
to ask, is that like customary where you're from?
Alwyn, we're like
Pausing mid-combat to have this conversation.
Alwyn, I'm not discussing
I will
this
give up
with
my
you
turn
right.
for this.
I'm not discussing this with you right now, but I will slap you if you don't stop yapping.
I mean, Vanya, it is your turn. You could use your action to slap Alwyn if you wanted to.
No,
I will cease yapping.
okay, seriously, do I know you? Because I really would hate to, like, shock you if, like, we've met and I am forgetting.
Tim, you can make me a history check.
Oh, that was not the correct one. Where's my... A 13.
Okay, I'm DMing you.
Damn, a turn.
Fun fact, I've had Briston's like stream on my phone, and it's really small, so I can't actually read any of the names. I kept thinking to myself, oh, Tim's character's name is there. No, it just says guest, and I'm finally realizing.
It just says guest.
Oh my god, that's his name. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Slightly
Alright,
less rude now.
It's still your turn, Vanya.
Okay, well, I asked, do I know you? Because I'd really hate to shock you if I know you.
We've seen each other. That's all.
Why are you so cryptic? Oh my gosh.
Okay, now that he's not answering when you have asked, now it's him being rude. You're good to go now.
I'm here for
Alwyn?
one person.
Yeah?
Sorry, I have to find my spell things because I forget what some of them do exactly. It's from Ella. There we go. Okay. I am going to cast
So are you sure you don't want to give us, like, a nickname or something? I don't know, it feels weird to say, like, guy.
I stay silent.
I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt.
Okay,
Ooh,
read out
that
Chaos
sounds
Bolt.
fancy.
It says you hurl an undulating warbling mass of chaotic energy at one creature in range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 2d8 plus 1d6 damage.
Ooh.
Choose one of the d8s. The number rolled on that determines the attack's damage type, as shown below. If you roll the same number, it can leap to 2.
Yeah, just tell me if you roll like the same number, but go ahead and roll for it. First you gotta roll to hit, if I recall.
Yeah. And it's a d20, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Plus your spell attack modifier.
14. I don't think that hits, right? Yeah, okay. And I get angry.
Yeah.
As I did with the dust.
You throw a chaotic orb over this man's shoulder. It kind of goes into the tree line. You don't think you set anything on fire, at least.
This is your fault. You put me to sleep, and we could have just had a conversation. I've already slapped Varas. Whatever you need, I could have got it for you.
I don't converse.
Oh my god, you're so
At least with the living.
What?
Hold on a fucking second.
How do you feel about talking to plants?
That's your living!
If you wait,
Usually.
Plants are alive.
I mean, they are, but, like, they're
is
not
it
people.
okay? Wait, I know this is conversing, but now I am curious. Is it just conversing with like us as like people? Do you talk to animals?
I
Animals
can
are
talk to you
living.
if it makes you feel
Okay.
more comfortable.
I would say because we have some animals. I will wake them up if this means you'll talk to us.
What about fungus?
Am I able to hear this entire
They hang out with
conversation,
dead
by the way?
stuff.
Yes, you can.
Okay, cool.
Can you just like give us something, sir? Like we're trying
Whose
to
turn is
help. I think it's yours.
If you don't give me a name, I'm gonna just call you, like, Jeff or something. I don't know, it feels weird
Name
not to be
Jeff?
something.
He doesn't care.
Sir Lionel the Fourth, please
I'm
speak
gonna
to
call him,
us.
I'm gonna call him Gaiest.
All right, well, Tim, it's your turn.
I have a feeling.
Your feeling would be correct.
Prepared to take like 3 attacks of opportunity.
This is
Hang on,
somewhat
hold.
true.
Yeah, I will say, as Tim runs through all of you guys. Okay, holding.
This is why I
No,
dashed
can't make it
away.
past. Hang on. Can I make it past
You would still be taking 2.
2? Yeah, I just take the 3.
Okay.
So what does that mean?
Everyone gets an attack of opportunity. If you would like
Oh,
to
boy.
swing at Tim.
I'll take a crack.
Yeah, roll a hit.
Sorry, Jeff.
Sure, I got some daggers. What do I roll a d20, right? Do I roll anything with it?
Okay, that's not gonna hit.
Add your strength.
I rolled
My
12.
strength.
Yeah. If you're just trying to like smack someone equivalent.
Oh god, dice gods, please. Please. No.
I'm assuming the attack. What is the attack of opportunity? Do you get like weapon
Is it-
modifiers depending on like what? How does this work? I actually don't know.
Yeah, it's like if you're just like swinging your sword, you don't get like any spells or any bonus like divine smite or anything in Quix's case. Like it's
Okay.
just like you
Because
roll
I
a
have
hit.
an active shillelagh, it actually would be with that.
Would
Not
mine-
that it
Yes,
matters.
you
I
would be
missed that.
fine.
I
In
did
that case,
this
yes.
anyway, so it doesn't matter. But
Mhm.
If I'm using a dex weapon,
You roll
Um,
dex, yes.
okay, cool.
You roll just like you normally would. Just for those who don't normally smack people with like swords and things.
I don't hit him.
My hit was an 11.
No.
Yeah, I
All
rolled
three
an
of us
11.
missed.
I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
bye, Yuri.
Okay, wait. You're waiting? Wait. Bear with me. You don't converse with the living. That means something. You have a connection to the dead too, right? That I do too. We can figure this out. We can figure it out, okay?
Why
I
else
know
did you
I'm
think
living.
I was after you.
What was that, sorry?
Why else did you think I was after you?
Okay, we're getting somewhere. See, this is progress. Please don't hurt me. If I have something you need, like, look, I'm just as clueless as the rest of the guys there. You know, none of us really know why you're here. You're here for me, clearly. That much is very, very blatantly obvious. Look, we can figure this out. I know you don't really like talking to the living, but we have something in common, right?
I bonus action to Emissary of Peace because I forgot I could do that.
What's
It's
that do?
plus 5 to persuasion checks, and then use my entire action on a persuasive message to Varas.
Okay. What does this
This-
message say? Yeah.
Where's my persuasion? Stairs. That was a 22. So, do with that what you will, Ella.
Okay.
Yeah, do I have to roll anything to like do anything against that,
What
or do I
does
just...
persuasive message do?
This isn't really a spell, it's more of a, like, in storytelling arc. This is a message of persuasion. Like a thing of intimidation, you know?
Oh, you're
So
trying
it's
to
a-
intimidate? Okay.
I'm trying to persuade.
Persuade him of what?
To give whatever, I guess. That's what that sounded like to me.
There's a soul that's been following you, Varas. I've been commanded by my god to find it. It's called Jay.
I knew it was Jeff.
Wait, Jay's been following me?
As you say this, Varas, you hear a voice. Wait! You recognize this voice.
Jay?
Tim J puts himself between you and Varas. You guys, the rest of you, see and hear nothing.
What's happening? Why are they...
Please don't hurt him. I know you're probably here to help, but don't hurt him.
Well, I'm glad you made an appearance, Jay. I wouldn't have finished him, of course. I've just been looking for you for some time now.
I know. I've been trying to meet the requirements, and I thought I met them, and it seems like I have, but I'm still here. But it's not his fault.
I see.
Jay, what's going on? Varas is almost not recluse. Regressed into a sort of like childlike state from the last time they really spoke to Jay. In any
Tim,
way.
you know if you want to be able to like channel the spirit's voice so everyone can hear it, you can. That's an option.
I'm keeping it quiet for now.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Kruu's like, it looks like they're having a really sincere chat over there.
But, like, about what? Why? Varas looks scared.
Maybe they know each other.
I don't think they did.
Maybe they figured out that if Jeff kills him, then he can converse with him because he'll be dead.
Maybe he's a missionary and he's helped Varas find God.
Oh, that's a good option.
Guys, I'm pretty
Damn it, I was
sure.
on the verge of tears, you guys.
I think Varas was about to die. Like, are we not
I
concerned?
know that was objectively hilarious.
All right.
Yeah,
Varas,
anyway, as I was saying.
Jay is gonna put what you know to be the equivalent of like his hand on your shoulder. You can't see it, but you can like kind of feel it. Like it's not there, but it is. And he's gonna say, like Tim, you can see him trying to get out words. I can't tell you everything, even if I wish I could. I know we've tried this before. You tried to ask me why I was hanging around you, and I can't tell you because I'm dead. But I can say this. When you are a spirit, you are supposed to meet a requirement to find peace, to pass on, to be gone from this plane of existence and into whatever's next. And I've met my requirement, but I am still here.
That doesn't make any sense. That's unfair.
That's why I've been following you, because I need your help. I died for you, Varas. That's why I'm still here.
For me?
That's probably why this one tried to kill you. He'll look at you, Tim.
Yeah.
Oh, they're also visible. For them, I mean.
Varas
For
cannot
Tim
see this.
specifically.
Yes,
Okay,
Tim
okay,
can
gotcha,
see.
gotcha.
Yes, go ahead, Tim.
Okay, cool. Well, that fucking misses, so that was a waste.
Okay.
Miss
I just tried to attack roll Varas and rolled a 2, so we're not going to talk about it.
Excellent. I'm glad that.
I swing my flail very aggressively, but
Yeah, it lands in like the dirt beside you, Varas.
Oh, so we're like
Which
still
makes
fighting. Okay.
Vanya really laugh. Like loud. Like that was funny. Just so you know.
You can feel, Varas, that Jay is still between you guys, and like Tim, you can see like Jay has his arms out, like he's not letting you through.
Okay.
fine.
Okay. So Jay died for me. I don't know why. What does this have to? What does this have to do with you?
I don't have to tell you anything. To be honest, I don't want to either.
Oh my
I
gosh.
just want me and Jay to go on our way.
Well, how do you know
Leave
Jay?
We've met. I was trying to figure out how to move on, and I kind of took matters into my own hands. It's my fault. I kind of disappeared. Sorry to put you in this position, but I'm gonna need both of your helps to get out of this mess. I know that this is not the best place and time for all of us to be meeting, but if I'm to make it out of this, clearly this is bigger than any of us. And I'm going to need you guys not to stab each other.
Fuck, that seal was right. Okay, stranger.
Yeah,
You heard him.
I
What do you say?
listen to Jay, and take in the words, and I'm mostly following through with this. I'm still skeptical, but
Yeah.
I
I'm still
also-
fearing for my life.
Yeah.
also
feel-
then want to say,
Mhm.
unfortunately, Jay, there's been a problem with Doran. I'm sorry this has happened to you.
I see. Well, I don't know exactly what's going on, but I can at least tell it's more than just me having this problem. I don't know how we go about figuring this out.
Unfortunately, neither do I.
If you figure it out, I will do whatever I need to. You're my best friend, and I can't let you keep suffering like this. You deserve to pass on and move on, just like anyone else. No matter what happened to you in life.
Thank you, Varas. I appreciate that. That's why I knew I could come to you for help. This is going to be, I guess, a kind of outlandish question. You say it's a problem with Doran. Is there any way that we know of to speak to Doran?
I spoke to him when he found me in my predicament. We haven't spoken in some time, sadly.
Out of character, do I have any fucking clue who this Doran is?
Roll
Or is
history.
this... Okay. I think my history is a -1. Let me double check.
Maybe
Oh no, it's a
with
+2.
advantage.
Dirty 20.
Oh, fair enough. Never mind.
You know that Doran is the god of the dead.
Okay.
And the three of us are still just back here, right?
Yeah.
We're obviously
I
having
saw-
a
I saw
conversation where
Kruu
you're
move. Kruu's
missing
just started
weird words.
vibing.
Yeah.
Are the animals awake yet?
No, they're all asleep.
Still asleep. Got it.
Yep. I mean, unless you want to go shake them awake while this whole thing is happening.
It hasn't been more than a minute at this point.
Not really. I mean, we're kind of getting there.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. I'm not gonna wake them. They can snooze.
Okay. So,
Well,
Scary Man, whatever it is we have to do, we gotta do it together, right? Right? So let's just put our
Understood.
weapons down. I'll talk it out with these guys. Although I'm not sure Vanya really trusts me, but you know, that's a whole other thing.
You can hear all
And
this,
we
by the way,
can-
Vanya.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, you hear what we've been saying. But
I
nothing
know,
about
but
you.
I'm like, I
Yeah.
hear him say that about me, and I'm like, what the fuck? I was just back here. I
Yes!
was worried
me!
about you being almost dead. Gosh, Min.
I sigh and smile to myself. Well, I reach out my hand towards the stranger. What do you say? At least for the time being. You want to come with us?
Well, if you're taking a pit stop towards no one, I guess I could follow along. Seeing as
Well.
Jay doesn't want to leave your side, and I can't really force them to do anything. That's the unfortunate way of the spirits, you see.
Wait, where did you say?
I can come along.
No one, he said.
When
Which
when
is
you
a
say-
distance from our
when
path.
you say no win, Vanya, make me another history check. Actually, make me 3 history checks.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
3!
3.
Damn.
Okay.
While she does this,
wait,
can you
that's a
describe
14,
the
that's a
mineral
10,
composition of the
That's
road?
a dirty 20. 14, 10, dirty 20.
Not you, Varas. Vanya.
What a sentence.
What a-
Oh, you said Vanya.
I used
stupid.
all my
Okay.
good rolls. I rolled 1, 4, 1.
Oh.
Good job, my rolls.
This is really funny. Oh no.
Can I have another
Wait, hold
one?
on.
Can I have one more? Can I try one more time?
Technically,
I
will give you advantage on those. You can try those again, only because, well, I have
Fine.
reasons, actually.
yeah. Fair.
Okay.
I'm giving you advantage on these.
Okay.
You've been standing here long enough, you get that.
Thank you. What is my advantage? What does this mean?
You get to
you roll a
it-
second pair
you
of
roll
dice
again.
and you take the highest.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna get out 2 d20s. Maybe the other dice will be luckier.
True.
An 18
How
on
about-
one of them.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, sick.
Okay, so I roll it 2 more times though.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
1 and 4. Is
Okay.
that a 1? Yeah, that's a 1. Okay, that's not a 7. I had to look really close. And then 11.
Okay. You definitely now recognize this man. You recognize him from growing up in Nowin. You cannot place his name off the top of your head, but you remember seeing him there on and off. You know that he is from a local well-known paladin order over there. The last time you saw him was in the war.
I do know you. We're from this. I'm from Noen. I know you.
I know you too. I just like to get to know people before I reveal anything.
But we
And
fought
making
together.
it very clear that me and Vanya definitely know each other in passing.
But
Yeah,
we fought
neither-
together. Isn't that enough for you to just tell me your name?
Yeah,
I
neither of you have
wouldn't say.
spoken to one another. You've simply noticed each other from a distance.
And I walk towards kind of the horse and cart, yelling back towards Varas and Jay. Come on then. We have somewhere to be.
So you're not telling us your name.
I thought it was Jeff.
We're getting there.
As I head back,
We'll fly after you.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting ahead of
So
myself.
needy.
As I
You're getting
start to head
into
back,
our horse and carriage. I feel like it's only fair. We're helping you.
Was there a price on this horse and carriage?
I
There
mean, you
was.
wouldn't know this, but they cost them 5 gold.
I toss a gold coin to Vanya for the expense of me getting on, and just sit there.
This is
I was just
Sweet.
wondering if it did. If they got it for free, then I wasn't gonna do shit.
Jay,
Hey, on the
by
card,
the
say,
way,
hey friend.
Jay is completely ignoring Boris's bloody state and has started doing the voice equivalent of flying around you aimlessly, going, "So, how have you been? Why are you on the road? Where are we going?"
I smile to Jay. Well, to myself, I guess. Oh, well, and I start walking back. I've been looking for you.
Oh, well, I've been looking for you, so clearly we should have met in the middle.
I mean, saving my life, I suppose. That makes up for it.
Can you describe the mineral composition of the road we're on?
This is the second time he's asked.
It's pretty dry and dusty. I don't actually know what goes into the mineral composition of soil. This is beyond my biology prowess. I'm gonna go with
Just describe the
dusty.
terrain. Okay.
Dusty, well-worn, and well-traveled road, and then it quickly falls off into forest land.
Can I wake up the horse?
Yes, you can wake up the horse.
Hooray.
Crew's
the-
picking
the two
through a
in the cart
handful
wake
of
up on their own.
sediment.
And I wake
Okay.
up.
You can find a decent-sized rock.
I gently start waking Mirabelle.
I
Yes,
shake
she'll wake up, she'll kind of
Lulu
poke her head up
lightly.
and be like, "Is it morning?" Like that equivalent.
Aww.
I'm gonna give Lulu a fish.
And so then I just start speaking to her and giving her head pats very gently because that was a sudden nap.
Yeah. Jay is gonna climb in the cart with you guys and be like, "Hi, I'm Jay," and then realize that no one can hear him.
And I realize this and turn to Jay and say, "Don't worry, friend," and start projecting Jay's voice in the air.
Okay. You guys hear a voice out of nowhere that goes, "Hi, I'm Jay."
And
I will
I jump.
misunderstand the nearby
I-
tree and say, so you do talk to plants.
I jump and look up, holding Mirabelle close to me. Who was that?
Hey, that was just Jay. That was
Oh,
Jay.
who-
Jay's a
Yeah,
friend.
I'm Jay. That's me. Hi.
Vanya's looking around
Hi,
she's
Jay.
crazy
Nice to
right
meet
now.
you.
It's nice to meet you too. Are you putting your hand out or anything?
Yes.
Okay. You feel something shake it a little bit. It's not
I
there, but
will-
it kind of is.
Start in surprise. And kind of just look at my hand afterwards.
And Vanya
Right, we
sees
should
this and is
probably-
even more shocked.
Jay is also looking at your hand. He's very confused. He's like, "Why are you shocked that it's your hand?"
Varus realizing what's going on, realizes, oh, right, guys, Jay's Jay's past, so to speak.
How do we hear Jay then? What's happening?
I would assume that has something to do with our new friend that's with us right now, because I
Whose
didn't
name
do
we
that.
still don't know.
Could we go by a first name basis, please?
Me?
Oh, yes.
I'm Aiden.
How do you spell Aiden?
Maiden?
I was almost right.
I'm getting there on Discord, sorry.
Okay, okay.
I got you.
I thought you said maiden.
No, he's maidenless.
There you go.
Damn.
Oh! I mean, if it's anything like the person playing him, then yes.
Oh.
And, okay. And I know I said it earlier, but things got a little heated, so just as a reminder, hello, I'm Alwyn, this is Vanya, and this is Kruu. And you seem to already know Varas. It's nice to meet you.
Oh,
And I will also direct this at both our new best friend Aiden and the general void of Jay.
Also, this
You're like
is...
looking at where the void is. It's like slightly to the right of where you're looking, but it's fine.
I also lift Mirabelle in my hands at them and go, "This is Mirabelle."
You're like holding Mirabelle like too far to the left, but Jay will like go stand in front of Mirabelle. Mirabelle looks directly into Jay's eyes.
Is Mirabelle CJ?
I think that was implied.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I don't know. Are you asking?
I am
I
asking
mean,
that.
you can't tell where Jay is.
Do you see something, Mirabelle? Because she like perked up more.
Yeah, he's right there.
You see him?
Well, yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone but me.
I can't see him.
You
If
know
he
what?
drops
Fat
the
boy?
dirt, I
says,
can't see
"Well
him
met."
either.
There's just a voice. Why do you think I got so nervous? There's just...
I was more referring to the fact that, you know, two new people in one day can see my best friend of how many years has it been? Oh my god, it's been so long. And it's fine. It's fine.
Don't take this out on Mirabelle.
What did you ask Mirabelle?
I said, don't take this out on Mirabelle.
I sigh. I'm sorry, Mirabelle.
Okay. It's not your fault you can't see him.
She said
I don't
it's
speak
fine.
Mirabelle's language.
I know,
do
and I like
Yeah.
make a face and then go, she said it's fine.
Okay. Anyway, does anyone here have any healing magic? I'm kind of, and I just gesture to my bloody self.
I
Oh,
don't.
Yeah,
You
Aiden
wanna-
did a number on you.
Yeah,
want a
I
berry?
expend to cure wounds.
How much healing is that?
Is a lot. An 11.
11? Okay. that
11
brings me up
healing.
Yeah, and that brings me up to 19 at least.
can-
Thank you.
I can
Any-
use lay on hands to heal you back up to full.
Anyone want a berry?
Yeah, sure. I'll go with being healed back
Do
full.
we have any bread still?
Yes.
Can we have some bread too?
Kruu reaches into his knapsack and offers cuts of loaves of bread to everyone.
No takers on a berry?
No, I
I
want
will gladly accept
both.
bread, but then also
I want both. That's why I said,
No-
can we
no
have
one-
bread too?
no takers on berry.
I snatch
What?
a berry and the bread
No, I
real fucking quick.
sorry, no other.
Oh, okay.
I
I'm like,
couldn't
what?
English.
I'm literally saying actively.
English just failed me. Go.
Okay.
Aiden doesn't take anything. He's still too wary of people.
Okay, I will cast Goodberry. Smile.
What does that mean?
That's more healing if you need it. Or berries. Or both.
And food.
Oh, berries.
It does
Yeah.
all of the
How
above.
much healing did you require
like
to heal
one.
up to full?
Only 4.
4? Okay, I just want to
Yeah.
update my healing.
Okay. Time to
Thank
use
you.
spell slot.
So where are we needing to go now?
I'll pass Vanya a berry. And I'll pass Vanya a second one for Mirabelle.
Thank you.
Well, I'm going wherever you guys are going and hoping that we can figure out along the way some way to get in contact with Doran, or find another solution to help me pass on.
And So we were heading to Sobra?
Sabral.
Yeah, is
me.
that good for everyone? She, like, eyes Aiden specifically.
What are you doing in Sabral?
I wish
yeah.
I knew.
She starts eyeing everyone warily.
Meeting a dragon.
Jay's eyes are gonna go big, not that you can see this Alwyn. You're gonna speak to a dragon? Wait.
I mean, I do
Hopefully.
this often.
He's gonna turn to you, Aiden, and be like, do you think a dragon could help us speak to Dorwin?
Who's Dorwin?
God of the
You
dead.
may
We'll
not be
catch you up
wrong,
later.
Jay. May not be wrong. I'll take the chance. And I agree to join the adventure to Sobral instead of going to no one.
New friend acquired.
Is
Party.
this when I
I
tell you
wanted to
guys,
do that.
this campaign was always balanced for 5?
Hi.
I
We've
kind
been
of
planning this for
David.
so long.
Let's go.
The funny part is,
Awesome.
I kind of figured based on, like, well, since we met Aiden, I was just like, oh, this man's just joining us. Either
You
killing me
fully
or
said
joining
it, I
us,
was
there
so
is no in
happy.
between.
You said it and I was so happy.
Teehee.
Honestly, I would have lived for the world where you just like did a little bit of damage and then accidentally killed Yuri straight up.
That
If
would
that
have been
attack hit,
crazy.
if that attack hit.
That's, hey, I have death saving throws for a
That would have been
reason.
crazy.
Real.
I gave Tim full permission to kill Yuri.
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
gosh!
That's awesome.
Oh, we had a whole story plan. If that attack hit, this would have been slightly different.
See, I had a
Did me
prediction.
talking you down
start of the
do
day.
anything out of character, just real quick? Did me talking you down do absolutely anything? Or was that
No.
entirely Jay? Okay.
We're pretending the roll missed because of it. You know?
Okay, sure.
Anyways. Yes. Varas said, Doran is the god of the dead.
Yep.
Yes.
Ah. So like, is Jay dead?
Oh, yes, I'm very dead.
Oh,
Oh.
Right, other people can hear him now.
yeah.
I felt like being nice.
He doesn't sound very dead.
Oh, I'm very dead.
This is really confusing.
Oh yeah, Jay is dead.
Jay's more dead than I was gonna be a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
I don't
was,
know. You were pretty dead, almost.
I was supposed
Yeah,
to have
so-
already met my requirements to pass on. And I met them, and I'm still here.
Got
That's
it.
weird.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
I have a guess,
Oh?
which is why I've been tracking Varas. That's all I say.
Oh,
Well,
isn't that
yes.
lovely? I'm clearly connected somehow. Clearly, I'm just the linchpin and everything. And Varus is still delirious from having almost died. And clearly that makes me a god.
Varus, you sound
What?
a little on edge. You want a
Um,
berry?
I'll take another berry. I snatch it out of Alwyn's hand and just chuck it in my mouth.
Mhm.
You want
No,
They are, in
I-
still
fact,
missing any?
good berries. Anyway,
No, I'd know if you're a god, Varus. You're not a god.
Okay, I might be. You don't know.
No, I do know.
Well,
I've known you long enough.
Philly, right? I don't know. Alright, shall we get going then? It's gonna get late otherwise.
Sounds good
Please.
to me.
lead the way.
I'll move to take the reins.
Awesome. I'll win. Make me an animal handling check.
Oh, this is going. It's gonna be good, baby. What is that? It rolled. Okay, 17.
17? Okay, you have no problems. This horse is well rested. It just had a very fast, decent nap, and it's ready to go. even with the extra person, you guys have no problems just gaining as much speed as you were going before, and you continue down the road. Yeah, you guys run into no more issues on the way to Albany, and you guys enter the town as dusk is falling. So you're just kind of losing the sun as you step foot into the town. It's large, it's sprawling, it's borderline a city, you'd say. It has great walls that kind of extend around the city. I'll call it a city for now, in either direction. But you think they're not really meant to do anything other than protect from, like, the occasional, like, equivalent of a mudslide or something. There's no one at the gate that greets you or stops you as you walk in.
Okay.
I'd like to mention that on the way back, I asked Jay random strange questions about being dead.
Oh my
Just
gosh,
like-
wait, what are you asking, Jay?
Random innocuous stuff. Like, do you still have to breathe?
I'm not really sure. I, like, do the
Eat.
breathing motion, but I don't really think about it. No, I don't eat things. It's kind of
Huh.
weird. I'm never hungry.
Varus is just gonna smile to themselves, knowing that they've asked Jay all these questions before.
Can you
Yup.
fly?
Yes, to a decent extent.
Cool.
You don't really want to go too high, though.
Oh, why not?
When
That's
you're,
Twitter
like,
talk.
not quite corporeal, the air kind of just, like, you know, separates your body sometimes, and it's kind of annoying to put yourself back together.
Oh,
Yes,
so does that mean you
that's never
can't walk
fun.
through walls? Because that was my next question.
It's not very fun. I prefer not to.
Ah, I see, I see. So, like, but what happens if you're, like, in a room and someone closes the door?
You just go through the keyhole.
Oh.
Wait, you're that small?
No.
Alwyn is picturing a tiny little person. It's
I-
a keyhole.
I am normal size. I'm about the same height as Varus. Thereabouts.
Then how do you fit through a keyhole?
Well, I'm a spirit. I just go through the keyhole. When you're made of nothing, you can kind of, you know, stretch yourself real thin.
Oh, cool. I bet that's
Kruu-
useful. Whatever you wanna say.
You were saying, Quicks?
Sorry, I thought you were still going. I
No,
go
wanted
ahead.
to. Kruu is going to ask Aiden.
So you honor Doran.
I do, yes.
Are you a devotee?
Some could say devotee, yes. Very obviously a cryptic answer.
Are you some sort of priest?
More a paladin, yes.
Oh, goody.
Oh, goody.
I'm picturing Kruu saying that, and it's amazing.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness.
Kruu is really excited about being a paladin and is going to pepper Aiden with similarly innocuous questions like the ones, but just about being a paladin.
At this point, Varus has fallen asleep. I just want it to be known.
Jay starts
Actually,
going
no,
on.
I've already.
If you're asleep, Jay starts going on a long tangent to Alwyn about all of the pranks that you guys have pulled.
Nice.
Yeah,
I will
allow
listen
this.
raptly.
Mhm. It's just like random small things, like making things float in front of people and freaking them out. Stuff like that. Not, yeah, you know, you're a ghost. You can do what you want.
I'd like to ask Jay's opinion on field mice.
I don't know. I haven't met many field mice.
Good enough. Okay, so are we actually in town now?
Yes, you are in town now.
yeah,
You just got there.
Okay. Varus is asleep. Are you guys want to find an inn to stop at somewhere? What are we feeling?
Yeah, night is falling pretty quickly at this point.
Sure.
We can always return our horse and carriage tomorrow. Or cart, not carriage. Anyway.
Yeah, why
Um,
not?
What sort of inn are you guys looking for? Something like you get to take your pick. The city's very big. Do you want something cheap, fancy, kind of standard? What's the vibe?
Aiden, do you have a preference?
I'm not so bothered. I'm used to sleeping in the trees.
Me too.
We're
That's
so
awesome.
alike.
The
We'll have to,
objective,
Camp out
humor.
sometime.
That could be
Did we just become best friends?
I think we might have. I knew I liked you.
Did you? He's kind of a
listen,
dick.
everyone. I was the only one who tried to be civil. I'm just saying.
I didn't hit him. He put me to sleep.
You went to sleep in the presence of a guest. That's just
He
rude.
put me to sleep. Did you not? I'm gonna slap you,
Aiden's
Alwyn.
contemplating apologizing
Actually,
for that.
What's the word? Retroactive question. The sleep thing you used, is that verbal component, or how does that work?
Great question. I will go look.
Because
Kinda-
actually, if it doesn't have a verbal component, I actually wouldn't know that happened necessarily.
No.
No verbal component?
Nope.
Yeah, so I just assume you just,
You think
took a
I
nap.
just fall asleep for fun?
I don't know.
At this
Alwyn-
point,
Alwyn
I'm
doesn't
sorry,
getting
it
sleep.
so
this
does.
argument.
It so has a verbal component. I misread it.
Okay. Is it an evident one?
You just say sleep.
Yeah, is it did you...
Because of... Out of character, I think because of the way we did it, no. It
Okay.
could have been uttered.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
not super evident unless you're paying attention.
And I'm not super familiar with sleep anyway, so I'm still under the assumption that Vanya just decided it was a good time for a nap.
Oh yeah, you don't sleep. You don't understand sleep.
Yeah, I don't get
That's
it.
a fair point.
So, in my head, you did the same thing as the meditating that I do, which is very much a conscious choice. So, so anyway, yeah, it's pretty rude.
I'm
Didn't even
gonna
ask his
slap
name
you.
first.
Roll the hit.
Nice.
20. A dirty 20. It was or not a dirty 20, a nat 20. It was a nat 20. I don't even add it.
Not 20.
It was a nat
Oh,
20.
you crit the slap.
You put the slap.
Critical
That's
slap.
crazy.
Vanya
It was a nat
slaps him
20.
so hard that he dies.
I think I had you roll it. Was it a D4 last time or D6?
I think it was D4.
Roll
It was
2d4.
2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Crit,
crit.
nat 20s on attacks, crits, you roll
You double
double
the damage.
dice.
I rolled 2 4s.
Oh my god!
I kid you not.
8 damage slap, let's go.
Alwyn, you really don't see this coming. You are totally oblivious and you don't expect anything wrong with this conversation. You think it's totally just a normal talk to be having, and suddenly you're slapped.
Does Vanya
Ow,
take
that
a
hurt.
tooth out?
The noise from the slap wakes me up.
So hold on. I was still the person with the reins. No.
Yes.
Yes.
How does that go over?
Roll the animal
We
hit.
come to a very abrupt stop.
Because I did take 8 damage, which is a quarter of my health. No, it's actually closer to a third. So
Okay. Yeah, roll the
Vanya
animal hit.
beat
Just losing
Alwyn within inches of his life.
I've never rolled this well. This
18.
18. Okay. You veer a little bit to the left, but not enough that it does anything too dramatically, and you just kind of gain composure again. You're fine.
Ow. What was that for?
I told you I was going to if you didn't stop.
No fighting.
We're just having a conversation, you know.
You
I
literally
think-
keep accusing me of just falling asleep in battle.
What? Didn't you though?
No,
Vanya-
that was
Vanya-
not my
Oh
choice.
God, Alwyn.
Roll it. Roll an insight check, Vanya.
9.
I'm gonna be back down to 4 party members soon.
No, it's okay. Alwyn's still gonna be here. Like, 2 people can see ghosts, 2 of them can speak to ghosts. And we have someone who can make everyone speak to ghosts.
You're gonna just slap him in the like Vulcan mind meld spot, and you're just gonna fall asleep. You never wake up.
Did we get that insight? Or is
I don't
it...
know.
I said a 9.
Oh, 9? Yeah, why is he accusing you of falling asleep in battle? You know. Anyway.
And Aiden watches all of this happen and then casts Word of Radiance on Vanya.
What
That's
is that?
a con save.
Oh, here we go.
God.
What does Word of Radiance do?
It's like 1d6 if the con save fails, but he's going to kind of live up to the paladin name and utter stop fighting with each other.
16.
That succeeds. You hear it, but you don't take the damage.
Okay.
He's making it clear that he is not happy with the fighting.
She turns and looks at him and goes, "Really? Now you're going to get involved and try to stop fighting?"
Yes, that's the guy who tried to kill me. Jesus.
Aiden's right. We shouldn't be fighting.
Alwyn, I swear.
Well, I
Alwyn?
can keep arguing with you if you want, I guess.
No, I just mean be quiet.
Oh, okay.
It
This
was
is
that simple
happening.
all
Vanya's
along.
just really worked up. Also, if we can't notice, Vanya is the only female and she's getting a little angry. Just a bunch of guys telling her what she has done.
Hey, we can change that.
But she doesn't realize that.
Well,
Fine.
She
one of
doesn't
us can
realize
change
that, and
that.
you haven't yet. So she has no idea.
Oh my god, wait, when is the Varas Vanya girl talk coming, honestly?
No. As this slap war is happening, you guys approach
Slap
a local
war?
inn.
I have not hit back.
It's very
It was
one-sided.
it was a
Numbers.
one-sided.
Yeah, I did it for
robbery.
you.
Guerrilla
you.
tactics.
Okay, anyway.
You guys approached what appears to be a fairly standard inn. It's called the Dancing Dryad. It says on the sign. There's places to park your horses out front if you so choose.
Yeah, if we choose.
I will direct the horse right up there and then
And
hop down and-
Vanya jumps out very quickly and goes, "I'm finding a
Yeah.
bathroom," and scurries away. She just needs a minute.
as
Yeah.
soon as she walks away, I'll go, so what's got her upset?
She needs to learn
You!
to control her temper.
What did I do?
You could yap for Sorrentina, my guy.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, never mind. You know what? I'll let you figure it out.
Okay. I will finish tying up the horse and then head for the door.
Yeah, you guys can all go inside.
As we're heading in, I hold Aiden by the shoulder and simply say, "Look, if it comes to it, I'm not going to need Jade to save me next time." And I just walk in.
Cryptic. I like it. And then I walk in.
Okay. You guys all enter the Dancing Dryad. It's fairly busy in here. Not anything like the River's End was, but there's a decent amount of people. It's a much more sizable inn than you've been in before, so the space is just significantly larger. But there are a lot of open tables, and a nearby waiter will direct you to a table. Vanya, by the way, they'll point you to a bathroom in the back that you can disappear off to before anyone comes inside.
Okay, and that's where I go. means the rest of you have to talk, I think.
Aiden sits down.
Yeah, I was just thinking for a second.
Kruu is like fumbling through his pockets and he pulls out the shiny rock and he shows it to Aiden.
Look at this cool stone I found.
It's a very cool stone.
What shiny rock are you showing, Aiden?
I
Is it
am
just,
showing
like,
the shiny
what-
stone that I found from the dust battle.
Oh, in the pile?
Yep. It's my best one.
Aiden, roll me an Arcana check.
Oh,
Arcana.
Yep.
Oh.
15.
Okay, it's just a rock.
Whoa.
It's very shiny.
Thank you. I thought so too.
Hmm.
I'll never get used to this guy.
I could.
Varas wants to be a yappy, like, fucking sassy bitch, but just bites their tongue.
The waiter will come back over to you guys to take whatever order you want for dinner and also see how many rooms you guys want.
Sorry, I had to be muted for a minute, but I also wanted to ask. I wanted to ask Jay if we should reserve him a chair.
Oh, I don't need a chair. I just kind of float. You don't really sit places when you're dead.
Okie dokie.
One of the many
So,
perks, I suppose.
You might want to be careful talking to me in person. Varas and I figured out that people kind of give you weird looks and think that you're crazy most of the time.
Varas just, their eyes glaze over, just remembering
Okay.
all of the shit, and it's like, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you can, but you will be perceived as crazy.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm gonna proceed to keep doing it.
Fair.
You're just fair warning.
Like, Aiden's so used to it that he stopped caring. But
Varas has been
Understands the
without it for a
sentiment.
while, so they're not going to be as talkative as they once would have been.
I will just simply not notice the stairs, so it will not bother me.
valid. So now we're just having this, like, long conversation, me, Alwyn, and Jay, just not caring.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I guess
Well-
I'm gonna not process. Anyway,
Wait, where did Vanya go? Did anyone see?
she said something about the bathroom. I'm sure she'll be back.
Right, okay. I shake it off, this weird feeling I have.
So, Aiden, where do you hail from?
I hail from the region of no one. Struggling to find the Discord map again. Tee. I
Sealand
got it.
is the place where you're from, which is the capital.
There it is. Found the map. Yeah. I hail from Sealand. My family are there. And I studied at the Order of the Paladins.
It's at the
under
top.
Morn.
Oh, okay, thank you.
All the way at the top, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the rest of you would know. Also, yes, Kristen. The rest of you would know that this is the sort of the kingdom of the High Fae that are up there. All of the folks from Atli and Noin are very high magic casters. Think dragon folk, fae, genasi, those who are very in touch with wild and traditional magics. It's sort of the most magical place on the continent, and they guard the strip of land that goes between the main continent and Atli very carefully.
I must say, it is really nice to meet someone who chose the road less traveled when everyone around you would often choose another path.
Yes, well, I felt the need to. Says nothing more.
I didn't know you could be a paladin and also worship the god of death.
There's different churches.
Hold on. You know what? I'm not even going to entertain that thought.
I don't know.
Sort of
Anyone who
glance
wants
at
to,
Varus and like
unless Aiden wants to say
questioningly
something,
about them.
anyone who wants to can make me a history or religion check about the god of death.
I will make a religion check.
Ray, which one? Doesn't matter. Same thing.
I got a 10.
13.
Okay. You guys know that the god of death is often wildly misperceived. Death in this world, I mean, it is death, but the god actually represents the ideals of change and new
Change.
beginnings. Yes.
Given I'm
Rebirth.
aware of this, I'd like to rephrase my statement to I didn't know there were any. Not that you could. Anyway.
No, there's a small amount of paladins under Doran.
Well, I'm glad to have met you.
It's been more pleasant than expected. And then looks at Varus and chuckles to himself.
I noticed the look. I don't think anything of it. I'm just assuming, we both have some connection to the dead. I may not be a paladin, but I kind of get it.
Okay. The waiter's gonna come back and ask how many rooms you guys would like for the evening. And also, you guys can feel free to order anything you'd like for dinner.
Well, let's see. We've been doing 3 rooms up until now, so 4?
Depends on what Aiden wants to do, I suppose.
If you'd like, you can share my bunk.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
I'm used to the way of the elves, and Kruu, you seem like a very nice person. I wouldn't mind.
Roomies. We'll take 3 rooms, please.
Okay. The waiter will pull out 3 room keys from his pocket.
That room's just getting slowly more and more crowded, and I love it.
Can we have bunk beds?
Are you actually asking this to the waiter?
Yes.
He will, pull out what you see to be, a sheet that seems like it's, a vacancy sort of situation, and he'll be like, we do have a room at the far end, usually, reserved for children, but they are full-sized bunk beds if you would like them.
No way.
I call top bunk.
He'll take back the key he handed to you and hand you a different one.
Kruu excitedly walks with the key in his beak back to everybody.
Congrats, you have bunk beds.
Nice.
I've never had a sleepover before.
Me neither.
That's because you don't...
Well, I guess maybe we should count. Well, maybe our room our quarters on the ship should count, Kruu. Was that? Does that count?
You were
as a
barely
sleepover?
around.
That's true. I guess, in fairness, I don't really do the sleeping part of a sleepover, so it doesn't really count.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I just
I
have
guess
to
that
sit
means
there
I
while you
still don't
stare at
get
me.
I guess that means I still don't get to have a sleepover. Damn.
Oh,
I mean, you can do the over part because you have bunk beds.
That's true.
Kruu has a natural just inclination. He has to be at the highest spot, so he must have the top bunk.
It's
It's not up.
understandable.
It's not up for challenge.
Are we gonna order food?
If you guys
Yeah.
want to have dinner. Also, I don't think Vanya has come back at all yet.
Nope.
Just for those of you who are
No.
sitting there and notice.
I am unbothered.
Yeah. Oh, did you ask in character if we're getting food? Sorry.
Yes.
It'd be rude to order something without all of us here, no?
I suppose you're right. I will take notice of the fact that Vanya's not back yet. Sir, talking to the waiter, did you direct a woman that might have come in right before us towards the bathroom?
Oh yes, the genasi, she went back there.
I guess we'll just wait for her to come back then. If you see her, could you direct her to our table, please?
Yeah, sure, no problem. And just flag me down whenever you're ready to order.
Awesome, thank you.
Out of character, how frowned upon is it for changelings who
we
take
go.
different forms to enter a bathroom corresponding to their form?
All bathrooms are gender neutral in this world.
Okay, sick.
Gender is very much a construct in this world.
W fucking love it. We
Winning.
stand this world. Winning, yep. I'm gonna actually thinking about what Vanya said earlier about how she was worried, for my life. I begin to worry about her in turn and stand up and go towards the bathrooms and ask any nearby waiters where to go.
Yeah, they'll direct you there, no problem. It's not hard to find her.
But she's
Unless you're particularly hiding, Vanya.
No, well, she's walking out of the bathroom. I was just going. Everyone kept talking, so. But she is wiping her eyes a little bit. She's making a beeline to try to find everyone now, though. So doesn't even see Varas at first.
Yeah, you'll catch her like in the hallway as like you're sort of entering and exiting the main room.
Okay, I catch her wiping her eyes, and I just grab onto her shoulder. Hey, you good?
I'm fine. Please do not touch me.
I remove my hand immediately. And it's like, okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure you were gone for a little while, and
I just needed a minute.
Okay, no, that let's head back to the table then.
Okay.
Vanya, great news. They have bunk beds.
Why do you need bunk beds? Doesn't Alwyn not sleep?
The three of them are sharing a room now.
Oh, you didn't want your own room, Aiden?
Kruu seems nice enough. Doesn't take note of Alwyn being the... Aiden has made friend.
Friend
acquired.
I'm looking forward to spending time with a fellow paladin. There are very few where I am from.
Friend kid.
Similarly.
The waiter will come back to take your guys' order now that Vanya's back.
The fuck did people in Noah eat?
Good question.
Figuring everything out now.
I have a question. Are you human or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
You said you described yourself as average-sized human, but I wasn't sure if that made
If that meant human or mint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Human.
Yeah. I'm human.
You can tell Aiden has very slightly pointed ears, but very much human. You're not trying to actively hide them.
Were you stretched as a child?
Sorry, that was not
Kruu, you cannot ask people that.
It's very common where I'm from.
Kruu.
I believe it.
Out of character, I believe it too. Anyway.
But yeah.
It's good for the spine.
In Noen, you guys eat a lot of like elvish style foods, but there's food from all over there. They're not particularly like hard pressed to pick a style of cuisine, so kind of whatever you want.
What's the predominant grain here?
They do a very good flatbread here.
I will order the flatbread. Or I'll order bread and be very pleased with whatever comes out.
You're gonna get flatbread.
Yes. Do you have any specials right now?
Yes, actually. The local fishermen pulled up a great deal of salmon from the lake recently.
I'll take salmon.
I too will have some salmon, please.
No problem.
You want to go next, or?
You go.
Okay. You know what? I'll have the salmon too. That sounds good. 3 for 3.
I always like to take the opportunity to experience new cultures. I'll have the bread.
Any particular kind of bread, sir?
He doesn't care.
Whatever's most popular around here.
If you could,
Got it.
If you could make it 2 of that, like he would prefer that.
All
You're
right.
so kind, Vanya. It seems you've really calmed down in the past few minutes. I'm proud of you for using your words.
He's giving you the most skeptical look, Kruu, but he's writing down bread.
And Vanya is like glaring at Kruu right now.
And Aiden's contemplating ordering bread to get to know Kruu better. Through process of breadmosis.
You can order like a more decadent bread. It's like
Bread
bread that's topped with like the equivalent of like tomato and like basil and a couple of other things.
Sure,
bread bonding.
that one.
Okay.
We are bread bonding. We are the bread buds who bread bond.
Bread bond is crazy.
Tell me, Brother Aiden, what is the
Bread
bread like in your homeland? And the rocks.
The bread is really nice.
Yeah, the elvish bread in Noan is really good.
It's like, I miss it every day. That's why I don't eat much bread now.
I will have to make a journey there at some point to try the bread. Now tell me, how are the rocks?
And she does look at Aiden now like, how do I answer this?
Okay, being real, I might have turned my ears off.
How are the rocks and
How are the rocks
Describe the rocks.
in our homeland? I don't know how to describe them.
Describe them for me. Paint a picture.
So I'm gonna make you describe them, because I said the bread was really good.
Generally speaking, it's a lot more forest and fungi. Rock-based, they're usually just covered in some kind of rock-growing fungi. The rocks themselves, not that impressive.
Lichen is very nutritious.
Oh no. Sure.
I'm dying.
Maybe one day we can make sure you see the rocks and the bread.
I do hope to complete a collection of at least one rock from every region I visit.
Maybe we can all go visit after Sobral. I'd be interested to see these fungi you speak of.
And I have a feeling I might have some business in the area too.
What?
I didn't know you were a merchant, Varas.
Yeah, you know, I'm more of a politician, you know, stealing people's money and all.
Yeah,
Oh.
and we're gonna learn to stop that.
Are you like a fence?
Maybe. I'll consider.
Did you see how that slap went earlier?
It's fine.
In response to Vanya saying that, I'll like rub the back of my head. I'm assuming she in the back of the head, given the
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would make sense.
positioning of the situation. Anyway,
Anyway, your food comes out to the table. It all looks exceptionally good. Kruu, you have 2 flatbreads that are on the plainer side. Aiden, you have a very nice flatbread that's sort of covered in like cheese, tomato, basil, all the things.
You really are just describing a pizza, chat's right.
I know.
Sir, I forgot to ask, do you happen to have any cake slices?
Yes, we have some cake we could do for dessert if you're looking for that. Chocolate cake is our special tonight.
And she looks at everyone trying to decide, do we get a full cake or just a slice?
You say the word cake, and you can feel the dragon that's hiding behind your hair, like, a perk up.
And I kind of, like, turn my head just slightly, like, calm down, you're why I'm getting it.
You can feel her, like, she's, like, dragons don't, it's not really, like, a tail, because it's, like, part of her, but she's, like, wagging her tail equivalent. Like, it's hitting you in the neck repeatedly.
Does anyone else want cake?
I'm fine, thank you.
I could go for some cake.
Kruu?
I'll
A
have
celebration of new travels. Why
Okay,
not?
get us a full cake. I'm sorry, Kruu, you can just have a slice this time. Is that fine?
That's okay.
Okay.
Everything in moderation.
Okay.
Says
She'll
the
nod and
motherfucker who
she'll
ate a
walk
whole
away.
cake.
Lulu is batting at what looks like the air to most of you, but she's playing with Jay to you, Aiden.
Can I cast my comprehend language?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I cast it, and then because I'm looking at Lulu, and I go, "What are you doing?"
Well, I'm playing with your new friend.
Oh, you can see him too.
And
You kidding me?
No. Varas, do not be mean to Lulu.
Paris doesn't
I'm
understand
sorry.
any of this.
I'm sorry, Lulu. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings or anything. I don't know if I did, but
You don't even know what Lulu said.
That's a good point.
You hear some
no.
meows.
But I
But I
can
said you
pick
can
up
see
from
him too.
context. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I said
And
that
seeing
out
as
loud. I
Lulu's
meant,
the only other person who
"Oh."
we haven't established if they can see Jay.
I see. No, Lulu. Only you, Mirabelle, and our new friend Aiden can see Jay.
Huh. Well, that's a shame.
I'll smile a little bit when Vanya says new friend Aiden.
Huh. Do you need anything, Lulu? While I can speak to you, since it's been a minute. I'm so sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, you can't understand me, but I can understand you for the most part.
Well, yeah, but I just want to make sure. Do you need anything right now while we're here? Stopped.
I'd like some more fish if Varas has more.
Do you have more fish?
Oh, plenty for Lulu, right?
Yeah, Lulu would like some fish now.
And I pull a fish out of the bag of holding. At some point, I just put all the fish in there, and I place it in front of Lulu.
She'll
Yeah,
pause
thing.
playing with Jay and she'll go back to eating.
I mean, everything we put in there is going to smell like fish now.
We haven't put anything in there yet, luckily.
That's what I mean in the future. Yeah.
Maybe.
You know what? Who knows?
That's just a thought.
I bought a lot of fish at some point. Okay.
But yeah, anyway, they bring out your full cake. It's like a multi-level chocolate cake.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. This is much bigger than I expected.
Yeah, we do birthday parties sometimes.
Oh, okay.
The waiter will leave you with the cake and he'll walk away. Mirabelle is zooming off your shoulder and onto the table, and she's putting her face as close to the chocolate cake as she can without being actually in the cake.
Hey, Mirabelle, let's back up just a little bit, okay? I'll cut some out for you.
She'll scooch back the equivalent of an inch.
Okay. Can someone help out? I can't cut with her in front of me.
I pull out one of my daggers and just swiftly slice the cake into an appropriate number of pieces.
Okay, can you put that in front of the slice in front of Mira, over here, so she'll move, please?
Sure.
Thank
And I
you.
just slide the slice for Mirabelle.
Yeah, as you pick up this slice, she is staying within an inch of the slice at all points in time. And then she looks at the cake and she looks at Vanya and she looks at the cake
you can you can eat it now. This is yours.
She devours this slice of cake. I don't think you've ever seen a little fairy dragon eat anything any faster.
You've given this poor thing an addiction.
I didn't,
Very much so.
I didn't know, but now I felt bad. A lot happened today. She deserved to have something good.
She's very excited.
I didn't expect this.
I smile to myself and just give Lulu some ear scritches while she's eating her fish.
She'll purr.
Yes.
As an aside, As an aside, how much damage to the head would constitute head trauma?
You do not have a concussion.
It crossed my mind. I probably should be, honestly, but okay.
You got slapped. It's not concussion levels.
I did get slapped for a third of my health, though.
That's fine.
But okay, just checking.
You didn't take a boulder to the head or anything.
At this point, I do look at Alwyn and I go, I'm sorry for slapping you.
It's okay. I don't really get it, but I usually don't.
Maybe
Understatement of the century.
just like trust me when I said I didn't just fall asleep next time.
Vanya, I'm gonna let you roll another history check or insight.
Worth noting that
A
I
5.
mentioned the not sleeping thing specifically, unfortunately, while she was away from the table.
A
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, you just... He thought you just fell asleep in the middle of combat, yep. Anyway.
Aiden's not saying anything. In fact, this entire time, Aiden and Kruu are just talking about different types of bread.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there you get on the topic of breadsticks, which I don't think Kruu has had.
Oh, my
Amazing.
friend.
So they're long.
Stop.
So they're
They also
long.
have garlic on them. Like on the top. It has a garlicky taste. It's nice. It's a good touch.
Where is it?
Very
How does-
intriguing.
Kruu, how do you feel about rolls? Are they like peak bread because they're rock shaped?
Wouldn't that be more of like a biscuit?
That could work too.
American biscuit, by the way. I don't know what you call them.
All
Ball?
a roll?
No, biscuits and rolls are different.
No, I'm aware, but
Oh, I zoned out. I'd said biscuit,
Same.
and then you tried to call it roll.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
referring to
that
the
was-
American biscuit. I was like, I don't know what you would call it over there.
we don't have them.
We just don't have
oh
them, yeah.
my gosh.
The
You're
bread
missing
It's
out.
on my list
similar
of things to try.
scones.
So you're missing out.
How do you
They,
just...
they are similar to scones, but they're not as buttery.
They're not the same.
Scones
Yeah, they're
are
not the
usually
same.
a bit sweeter, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
But whatever,
so
we're
they're-
getting on a
yeah.
tangent
Well,
here.
it depends. It's on
Anyway.
my list of things to try.
Anyway.
History debates.
How do you feel about rolls, Kruu?
They're excellent.
What's your favorite type of bread? What?
I would have to say anything made with larger sprouted grains.
Oh. Okay.
As you guys are having this conversation, the inn itself seems to quiet down. A lot of people start headed upstairs. The staff kind of closed down the bar for the evening.
Oh, I guess it's a lot later than I realized.
Yeah, you've been sitting here a while. You had full dinner and an entire cake.
That's fair.
Light work for Kruu.
Huh. Well, I guess we should head to bed.
Yeah, that seems appropriate.
Kruu puts the rest of the cake into his alchemy jar.
I could use a rest. I kind of have a headache.
What?
Are you... So you're using the alchemy jar?
Yeah, I'm just putting the rest of the cake in the alchemy jug.
All right.
Kruu?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll me a d10.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. You put the cake in the jar, and the cake is now floating in a clear liquid.
Oh no.
Huh.
It could be water.
But what if it's not? Kruu. Can I borrow that for a second?
I was gonna just take a taste.
Can I borrow it first before you taste it?
Okay, but only since you got me cake.
Okay, and Vanya is really reluctantly taking a taste.
Okay, roll me investigation, as a not great taste hits your mouth.
Okay. Well, you got lucky at least.
It's an 11?
Okay, this is not a hard check. You think this is vinegar.
Yeah.
I put the bottle down very quickly and I go, okay, it's not alcohol. And I hand it back to Kruu.
Kruu takes a
Kruu
sip.
probably enjoys vinegar. Is
It
the
is
worst
not.
part.
You're drinking vinegar.
Kruu saves the vinegar for later.
I think there's something truly beautiful about you taking the thing away from the guy with poison resistance to test it first.
Mhm.
All I know is last time it was alcohol in there and he got really drunk and it was a really not fun time.
Beer cake.
Now you have vinegar cake.
Yeah.
Never had that one before.
Spicy.
Oh no.
So wait, is Kruu appearing to enjoy it, or Kruu?
He just makes note of the taste.
But like, did you keep drinking it, or?
Take a sip, just a taste.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Trying to gauge whether I'm interested in trying or not.
Based off Vanya's face, you probably don't want to.
It's very strong.
Okay, maybe I'll pass then.
Are you sure? Maybe you should try it.
Okay.
I pass Alwyn the alchemy jug.
I'll take a sip.
You're drinking vinegar.
I will make a face. Put down the alchemy jug, and then gaze at Vanya with a look of betrayal.
Everyone at my table drinking vinegar.
Kruu takes another sip from the alchemy jug.
Vanya's really laughing now.
Why?
Vanya's really laughing. She can't help it.
Just a sip.
She's not even saying sorry to Alwyn because she just keeps laughing.
Jay is also laughing for what it's worth.
It's stronger stuff than last time.
Hearing Jay's laughter after all these years puts a smile on Varus's face.
Vanya, stops when Kruu says that and says, what did you just say?
It tastes much stronger than the last batch.
She looks really concerned now.
It's spicy.
Hey, Kruu?
What?
I think maybe it's time for bed.
Okay.
Okay.
Here, you remember there's bunk beds waiting for you.
Kruu is gonna get ready to fly up top. He's so excited.
From disappointed to excitement. But yeah, you guys can head upstairs. The room with the bunk beds is sort of at the very far end of the hall. The rest of you are sort of in the middle front.
Sweet.
Walk
Kruu
on
runs
down
across
forward.
the floorboards with his talons click clacking everywhere. He's all excited.
Yeah, I mean,
Flies
there's-
up to the top of the bed and just sits and loafs.
Aiden's kind of following behind, chuckling to himself with a smile on his face.
Ditto here.
As Varus is laying in their bed, they simply ask, "Hey Jay, are you here?"
I'm here. What's up?
It's been a while, huh?
Yeah. About over a year at least, I think. It's kind of hard to keep track of time when you're dead.
By my count, closer to a decade.
Really?
Yeah, I know I always change shape and a lot, so I guess it's hard to tell when I've aged, but yeah, I'm much older than I was.
Well, I guess it's really hard to judge time when you're a ghost. I can't exactly carry a watch around, but I should get one.
I'll get you one at some point, don't worry. What did I even look like the last time we spoke like this, anyway?
You were a lot shorter, but you kind of, just change shapes most of the time.
Yeah, I suppose it'd be
There
difficult
is
to
a big
remember.
difference between 5'11 and 6 foot.
Well,
Sorry, I'm not hearing. Kruu isn't hearing this right now. I'm sorry.
I suppose we'll get to speak to each other a lot more over these coming, well, however long.
Yeah, I mean, sorry I didn't come back to see you. Well, first of all, I didn't realize how much time had gone by, and second of all, I'm not even supposed to be here. When I left you, I thought I was leaving for good.
It's okay. I'm glad we get to speak like this again.
Me
Before,
too. I
you
missed
know.
it.
I turn over, trying to hide the fact that I am on the verge of tears from Jay, and try and fall asleep. Good night, Jay.
Good night, Varas. Alwyn, make me a perception check.
Oh, okay. On an unrelated note, can I amend that in the slew of innocuous questions earlier, I asked if ghosts sleep? Or just if Jay sleeps?
Ghosts do not sleep. Jay would have told you.
Okay, it's a perception, right? What's my modifier
Yes.
for that? Hold on. I forget. I think it's 5. Yes, 21.
21? Okay. Everyone goes to bed tonight. No issues there. Everyone is sleeping soundly in the room. Alwyn, you get up a little bit early. With a 21. You notice the window to your room is wide open and you did not leave it that way.
Okay, that's mildly concerning, but I didn't notice anything in the meditative, like half asleep, half not kind of
No.
deal.
You would have had your eyes closed mostly.
Okay. Can I, on a cursory glance of the room, does it look like anything is missing or changed, other than the window?
Make me a second perception check.
15.
15. You see back behind the edge of the bunk bed a figure holding what appears to be Kruu's alchemy jug. When you make eye contact with this figure, they turn and start sprinting towards the window.
Excuse me. What are you doing in our room?
They are flying towards the window.
Oh, okay.
Like, not actually flying, but like running.
Layout wise, I assume they are closer to the window than I am.
You guys are about equidistant.
Okay. Can I tell, will I make it to the window in time to, like, assuming that I'm capable, would I make it to the window in time to, like, stop them from going out of it?
You would make it to the window at the same time if you tried.
I will try then.
Okay.
To block the window.
Are you standing in front of it? Are you shutting the window? What are you doing?
Is the window open in or out?
It's one that opens like up and down.
Oh, okay. I'll move to try and close the window.
Okay. Roll me athletics or acrobatics. And then those who are asleep in the room, I would like you to roll to see if you get woken by this ruckus.
I rolled
Just
a
what?
19.
D20?
A d20, yes. 19, you shut the window.
Kruu-
I rolled a. What are we doing?
You're
Wait,
not in that
You're
room.
not in this room.
I
Kruu rolled a
will
1.
still have you guys roll. Your DC is going to be higher.
Aiden roll a 2, let's go!
Kruu rolled a 1.
Which
Oh
specific?
my god.
What did you say specifically?
They're
though?
both very asleep in this room. You can hear Kruu like snoring in his bird type, like honk me 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 kind of way. He's living his best life up there.
Did you say we were rolling or no?
I will have you guys roll in a second.
Okay.
Those of you who are not in there. But you slam this window shut. This person, they have very bright, pure silver eyes, stares at you, and their eyes go wide, like they kind of don't know what to do, and they freeze for a second.
Hello. What are you doing in our room? Who are you?
They're gonna turn and try to sprint to the door.
Hold on.
You are again equidistant to the door.
Do I have choices here? That's a bad idea. I shouldn't do that. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to throw out a moonbeam in front of the door. I'm just gonna move to try and block the door too.
Okay. Roll me athletics or acrobatics again.
15.
Do this. Oh, I'll throw my dice off the desk. Okay, you block the door without a problem.
Hooray! They're running out of
You-
exits.
You go and you stand in front of it, and as you do this, the door kind of creaks. You guys down the hall can now make me that check to see if you wake up as well. And this person again is just standing there, kind of wide at you, like they don't really know what to do.
I'm gonna say the same thing again.
You said perception?
Okay. I'm muted. Was that a flat D20 or yeah, what?
Perception, yes.
Okay.
A nat 20 plus 1 is 21.
That is a 17 from me.
Okay, both of you guys wake up and you don't hear anything crazy, but you do hear a loud door creak. It's not like someone is being slammed into the door loud. It's more like the door is creaking. It's kind of like a weird
Would it be
hour.
enough to alert us that something is going on somewhere?
Something is going on. There was a creak.
Okay, I'm going to get out of bed and just look around the corridor.
Yeah, if you're just poking your head out the door, there's nothing in the hallway. You do know that the creak came from the end of the hall.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand by by my door out of sight of anyone who may enter the hallway and just stay vigilant, I guess.
Okay.
I just walk to the hallway, confused.
Yeah, so you stick your head into the hallway, you see Varas.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I'm sure it's nothing, but I'm just gonna stay vigilant just in case.
They wouldn't hear me talking to whosoever it may be through the
No,
door.
they just opened their doors. They heard the
Should we-
loud noise, but they didn't hear you talk.
Should we check
Too quiet through the
on, the others?
I suppose it was weird that they didn't get woken up by it too. You make a good point.
And, doesn't Alwyn, not do?
Not sleep. Oh god, he might be in trouble.
Back in the room, you asked them this question. Seeing as they physically can't really get anywhere, they're going to take the jug and sling it under one arm, and they're going to sign at you. Do you speak thieves' cant?
Thieves can't. Pretty
I
sure
can tell you
no.
don't.
Yeah.
No.
Nope,
Okay.
not that one.
I'm pretty sure that is a rogue exclusive feat, if I'm not mistaken.
You don't know what this person is saying to you.
It's
With the
true.
realization that they might be, that Alwyn and Co might be in trouble, I hastily but still carefully make my way towards their door.
Oh, Vanya just
Do I-
runs. Vanya doesn't care about.
Do I recognize that they are attempting to communicate, or is it just hand signs?
Yes, you know they are trying to speak to you.
Oh. I don't know what you mean. And I'm gonna stand there and think about it for a second.
Vanya
Um,
reached the door first because she wasn't being careful, and she starts knocking very loudly.
As you knock, this person recoils away from the door and tries to go for the window again.
Do we get wake up attempt?
Yes,
Almost.
go ahead.
A 13.
A 13, you'll wake up.
I rolled a 5.
Kruu is
God.
asleep.
Who's the heavy sleeper?
Kruu is on the top bunk. He's living his best life.
Heck yeah.
Hey, but you're
He's
awake
sleeping
now.
over.
And Vanya's
Yeah,
it's
I'm-
a very fast knock and loud, and she's not stopping because no one is answering the door.
At this point, Varus is just gonna
I'll call through the door just a bit and move to block the window again.
Okay, roll athletics or acrobatics.
17.
17, yeah, you block the window just fine, and she just kind of stands there again, accepting her fate.
We don't miss.
Yeah, Acknowledging that you can't really speak to her, she's gonna pull down the mask that she's wearing and, like, point at her neck. And, like, make movements with her mouth like she can't speak.
I think at this point, like,
You're
did
thirsty?
Alwyn have, like, a panicked tone when he was saying just a minute?
Yeah, somewhat.
Okay, I'm
At
just
this
going.
point,
Do we
like,
just go
Varas
in?
is just
Maybe not-
gonna open the
Maybe
door, yeah.
maybe not panicked, but like at the very least, very distracted and hurried.
And because
like-
Vanya
Yeah.
was like kind of in front of ours, she kind of stumbles in when the door gets opened.
Okay, the two of you, like, fall through the doorway.
Yeah, just like a little stumble. Like, oh my gosh.
This girl, she looks to be no older than you, Alwyn, ducks behind you now.
Whoa, who is that?
Hold
Hey,
on a second.
Varas, hey,
1, 2, 3,
Vanya.
4. Who's that?
I don't know. I like
They haven't
I-
spoken?
nope. They
Hello?
did these weird hand signs. I don't really get what they mean.
What?
Wait, hand
I just
Aiden sits up
I
to
came out
pay
of my
attention.
trance. The window was open and they were in the room. I don't know. They seem to have an interest in Steve. I'm not really sure why.
Hey!
Does this person have line of sight with me?
They're, like, kind of hiding behind Alwyn, but, like, peeking their head out from the side.
Upon hearing hand signs, I attempt to say in Thieves' Cant with my hand signs of my own. Hello, who are you?
She'll sign back, my name is Star.
And then I sign back. Is there
Ooh,
anything we
you know
can
the
help
hand
you
sign
with?
thingies.
Yes, I know the hand sign thingies.
What are the hand sign things?
Why am I saying thingies?
What did you sign back to her?
Is that, like, how can we help you? What are you doing here?
She's going to point again at her neck. And anyone who's looking at it, can make me an Arcana check.
Nat 20, baby!
Damn.
So 22.
She's behind me, and also I'm
A
paying
14.
attention to the hand sign, so I don't think I would be at
That's
the
fine.
moment.
A
So
14.
What did Aiden get also?
A 5.
5? Okay. I think only Varas notices this, but, there are some, what looks to be arcane ruins surrounding her neck.
What is she pointing at? What's on her
Would I
neck?
know specifically what that means?
Good question, Vanya.
Right.
Not without further investigation. At this point, Kruu, by the way, you're waking up because everyone is now, like, talking in the room, and there's a pile of people who've just fallen through your
Can-
doorway.
Can you ask her to give Steve back? Kruu's awake.
Right. I sign in Thieves' Cant. Could you please, at the very least, return our jug and we can continue this conversation?
She'll look at the jug, and she'll look at you, and she'll look at the jug again, and then she'll sign back, I can't.
What?
I'll sign, why not?
Because they'll kill me.
Who's they?
She'll, like, pause at that. She'll, like, acknowledge that you're speaking in Thieves' Cant. And then she'll say, are you one of us?
I need to think carefully for a second how to answer this. How would Varas answer this? That depends who us is.
She, like, motions to your hand gesture like you already know.
Assuming she just means a thief in general, I assign, oh, yes, of course.
In that case, she will sign back the new leader.
Can I roll history to see if I know what that is?
Yeah, go ahead.
Come on, don't let me down. That is a 15.
A 15. You know that she is talking about the Thieves Guild. It's common for Thieves Guilds to be run out of various large cities. Typically, all Thieves Guilds are within communication of each other, although they kind of each have their own ownership and are kind of widespread.
So I can assume that she's talking about the new leader of this particular thieves guild in the area.
Yes.
Okay,
What is she saying, Varas?
just give me a minute. Hold on, what was the last thing said? Hold on, who's they? Hold on, out of character, if I'm following this correctly, if she doesn't return the jug, the thieves guild's gonna kill her?
Yes, the leader of the Thieves Guild.
Why is she not returning us Steve?
What does she want
She's
with
being
Steve?
threatened here.
What? Over Steve?
I'm getting there. This takes a minute. For those who don't know, communicating in Thieves' Cant takes like 3 times as long as just communicating normally. I sign. Is there any way in which I can help?
She'll like pause for a second, like she didn't consider that to be an option. And she'll sign back, maybe if you can help me get out.
Out of the guild, I sign.
Yes, she signs back.
I'm sure we can do something. I sign back.
Okay.
Does she need someone killed, Varas?
Yeah, you know what? You might not be that far off.
Roll me persuasion.
Really?
Me?
Yes.
Hold on, what's my
Aiden, I
modifier?
thought you said you told me not to slap people earlier. So now you
15
want to kill someone?
Plus 5.
Slapping people and murdering them are two different things, Vanya.
No,
While they're
they're
arguing
not.
over that,
They're both violence, Aiden. Don't
while
be
they're
a
arguing over
hypocrite.
that, because I don't.
No fighting.
Kruu, I'm trying to get you Steve
Yeah,
back.
I got a 15 if you didn't hear.
Yeah. She will set down the jug at Alwyn's feet.
Steve.
Alwyn, hand that to
Okay.
Kruu.
Yeah, I'll hand Steve back to Kruu.
What kind of paladin would I be if I couldn't tend to my own flock? Thank you for returning Steve. He is my only son.
She like will kind of nod at Kruu, but it's staying firmly behind Alwyn.
I'm assuming she can comprehend, like, she's been able to comprehend everything everyone else is saying.
Yes, she'll sign to you
So,
if you're asking.
in realistically, I just need to be a translator, as opposed to talking in Thieves' Cant as well.
Yes.
From this
Yeah.
point.
Like,
Okay. So, to catch everyone up to speed, Star, I believe her name was. I
sign
looked
yes.
to Star,
Ooh.
yeah.
That's a pretty name.
Is having some issues with the new leader of the local Thieves Guild. And although I didn't get to why she needs Steve, it seems that she is under threat of death if she doesn't return. I have agreed in return for Steve to help her. You guys may join, you guys may not. It is entirely up to you. I do not want to rope you into this business if you don't want to.
But like you could die, and Aiden wants
Why?
to murder someone.
Why is the Thieves Guild after
No
Steve?
fighting.
What did
Kruu,
Steve do?
we're gonna have to fight people, I think.
I look to Star as Alwyn asks this, seeing if she'll give a response.
Yeah, she'll kind of like, she's not gonna fully step out from behind Alwyn, but she'll kind of like step to your side so you can actually see her, and she'll pull down her hood further. You see an elven girl who's probably no older or younger than any of you guys. She has long blue hair, and there are freckles sprinkled across her face that in fact glow like stars.
I understand now.
Ooh.
And
What did you ask her again?
Yeah.
Why they want Steve? Why the Thieves Guild is after Steve?
She'll sign back to you guys, and we can just kind of assume that Varas is translating all of this.
Yeah.
They were looking for a powerful magic item, and they detected one among you guys. That was what she could find.
I see. Steve is powerful.
She kind of looks at you sheepishly, like, I don't really know how to find another one, and kind of shrugs. Like, she wasn't sure she actually, like, hit her mark.
Mm-hmm. While taking inventory, I'm, thinking through it. In character thinking through it, by the way. all I can think of, we have this cool. We have Steve, and then we have like a stick that holds still. I'd put Steve over the stick any day, I think. So that makes sense.
She'll like look at you quizzically, like she doesn't know what that means.
I'll pull out the immovable rod and demonstrate.
What did I miss?
Nothing. They were talking about the immovable rod.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
Yeah, she'll kind of nod at the rod, like maybe she kind of understands, but also like shrugs, like she doesn't know if that's actually what they were looking for or not. Like, seems like they didn't really
Probably
give her
Steve.
any info. Yeah.
I will agree that it was surely Steve.
Surely.
Well, I see no reason we shouldn't help. You know, on top of it just being, courteous to new friends. There's also no guarantee that, they, as long as the Thieves Guild's still operating the way they are now, I assume they'll send more people to try and take Steve from Kruu, and we can't have that, so I guess we'll have to do something.
Yeah, she'll sign to you guys. The previous guild leader decided to step down about a month ago. They were getting up there in the years. And, despite being thieves, there is, still honor among us. They were, generally kind to those who followed them for the most part. The new leader is anything but that. They are a tyrant, and absolutely terrible to all of those beneath them. She will point again at her neck.
Well, Aiden doesn't like unjust things. I'm in.
Did they is the new leader the reason you can't speak?
She will sign yes, and she'll point at her neck again. Anyone who wants to make an Arcana check can make it again.
Worse.
This time I get to try.
Worse.
16 this time.
I rolled a natural 1.
Critical fail.
And I have a 0, so I actually got a 1.
16 the highest?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Vanya, you take a look. Some of these runes that are glowing on her neck appear to be like fully not attached and sort of magical. You can tell that there are some that are scratched into her neck. And you get the sense
shared? Sorry.
up to Vanya.
I'm examining it first, so you can finish your description.
Yeah. You get the sense that this is like a bond that's been put on her, where basically someone has like attached themselves to her, where like they could like stop her from speaking. They could probably control her to some extent if they wanted to.
So
you don't know what magic is at work beyond that.
I can't give you specifics, but I think she's been bonded to someone. And Vanya's like looking at like the symbols, still very concerned.
Is it apparent to us that it's magical?
Yes.
Can I detect magic to try and get some kind of school of magic?
Yeah, go ahead. What does it look like for you? That's what I mean. Like, describe what your detect magic is.
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around the creature or object that bears it and learn its school of magic.
Alrighty, let me check.
I want to know the typing.
You get detect magic as a paladin? That's cool.
Smile. I have fun things.
I've been thinking, like, out of character, I've been thinking this whole time that Aiden might not just be a paladin. I've just been getting that feeling, and I don't know if I'm right.
I've had this feeling because of the ears.
But they're buddies with Kruu,
in
surely.
D&D world, I am just a paladin.
Huh.
Okay. That's not big and ominous at
Cheeky
all.
foreign things.
School of Magic, you want to say enchantment.
Okay.
Does Aiden share this?
Yeah.
Okay, so we know. I ask, do you know who you're bonded to at all?
She'll sign back. The mark was placed there by the new leader.
And if we were to say acquaint this new leader with a pal of mine, what would happen to you? Do you know?
She'll sign back. I am not sure. It depends on if they find out I'm involved. There is a good chance they would use me against you.
Okay.
Well,
Good thing I'm persuasive.
Hey, you and me both.
Throughout the whole process of the bound enchantment conversation, I am looking progressively more annoyed at the and then just generally at the prospect of a fellow elf under any sort of enslavement enchantment. So given that how do I English so Alwyn will just say I am oh my god, I can't English, send help. Help, what's the word?
Sorry,
seeing a fellow elf bonded is, well, that's just unacceptable. We'll have to do something. So if there's a chance that you could potentially be turned against us, would it not be better for you to stay here, and we'll go see what we can do?
Star will look up at you, and first she'll sign thank you over to Varas. And then second she'll sign, if I do not return with an item of at least decent magic quality, they will kill me anyways.
Well, perhaps we can send
Aiden
you with something.
ask how they're going to kill her.
She'll sign back to however they choose. Doesn't seem like she knows. They don't have a specific method for that. They are
That's worrying.
a thieves and assassins guild.
oh,
Fair point.
not just thieves. Got it.
Well, perhaps we can give you a magic item to take back, and then once you are reasonably safe, we can handle the new guild leader and hopefully free you.
She'll sign back. That could work, although it was never my intention or want to necessarily take anything from you guys. I am not here by choice.
Quick question. Approximately how fast can Jay travel?
Fairly quickly.
Okay. Out of character, I'm gonna just, run this, plan by you, to see if it's, feasible, if that's okay.
You can. I will say probably mechanically, Jay will not leave your side. You will probably not be using them a lot to your advantage.
Okay, in that case, never mind.
I know exactly what you were thinking.
I'm curious what you think I was thinking.
She takes the item back and then we steal it back when she's safe. Actually,
No,
we would just
not
do
what I
that when
was
we killed the
thinking.
guy anyway.
I was thinking you were just
Yeah.
sending
We're
Jay
just-
to go do the thing.
No, I was gonna, sneak in, follow behind her, and send Jay to contact you guys, when you can, come in and bust the door down, basically.
Fair.
Well, I mean, you can always just Star, do
Well-
you know where we can find the guild leader?
She'll sign, I have an idea, and I can show you where some of the entrances to the guild is, but I'm not sure how we'd necessarily get to them through the rest of the guild.
Well,
Well, it seems the answer might be more simple than we thought. And now that I think about it,
Though.
why don't we all become thieves?
You will be
Are you
walking
fucking
into the
kidding
wolf's
me?
den.
Becoming
No,
thieves.
hear me out.
How does that help?
If we enlist within the guild, we have free access, and nobody will find it suspicious if we're roaming around.
Yeah, two of us are paladins.
Also,
And I already hate
would we not
that you
also
try to
subject
steal
ourselves to the
things.
same bonding enchantment that Star is under if we were to enlist under the new guildmaster?
That is a good question.
I really don't want this. I think we just go kill people.
That's a tone shift and a half.
Well, I was thinking more along the lines of like a stern talking to, but
Alwyn, I
We could do that
don't
too.
think they're going to listen, given the state of Star right now.
Yeah, it seems like now that I think about it more, they're not a big fan of people talking.
Aiden, make me another. I'll take investigation. I'll take Arcana. Yeah, either of those. Make me another check.
An 8.
Is there
Okay.
a civil service exam to
Yes.
join the Thieves Guild?
Actually, Kruu can make this too, technically.
Ah, thanks.
Yeah, Arcana or investigation, Kruu.
Ow.
Oh, it's not Arcana. Oh, maybe it is.
My brain always forgets you're a paladin.
Investigation. $14.
14. Okay, given that Aiden told you his school of enchantment, you think this to be a very dark, very powerful level of Gaius.
Of what?
Yeah.
Gaius.
What's
Gotcha.
that? What is that?
Like the anime.
No, that's
Uh,
what he
First thought.
asked.
I know, but
For those of you who don't know, it's very similar to the spell Command, sort of. Basically, you get to basically take over a creature's will, kind of.
My.
that's concerning. So Star, if we did work with Varas's plan and enlist in the Thieves Guild, would we be subject to the same bonding spell?
She will sign to you no. Only the lower level thieves, when the guild leader changed over, were subjected to this.
But wouldn't we be lower level since we're just joining?
Speak for yourself.
She signs not necessarily. There are a lot of, thieves coming in and out of the guild as well. They don't necessarily have a direct way where they're like linking people to level. It was only the people who were already there when they took all these people and basically trapped them with Gaius spells.
Yeah, I'm not joining that.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like a place for me.
Okay, well, I would love to hear a better plan that doesn't
We
involve
don't
us
wanna
getting
become a
killed on
stand.
sight.
Murder.
I agree
Yes,
with
let's
Aiden.
murder an entire guild just to get to one guy. Look, I
You
know these
can't.
guys are. I look
Aiden's getting
at
annoyed that this is taking so long because it's
I look
just
at
kill
Aiden.
them.
I look at Aiden with a this motherfucker face.
I agree with Aiden here.
Okay, but you're not just taking on the guild leader. You have to go through everyone else.
Yeah, why not kill them? Then there's also no more thieves, and people aren't getting their businesses ruined.
Or and Aiden remembers back to the fight, the encounter on the road. Maybe Doran's feeling nice. Maybe I could sleep the guild.
That's
The whole thing?
Leaves it up to, well, it depends how big it is, but
Also, what do you mean sleep the guild?
Thieves are known. to
I
congregate
told
in
you,
one
Alwyn,
place.
he put me to sleep on the road.
Oh.
and then Aiden confirms that was his doing.
Oh. That makes a lot more sense.
I
Sorry, Vanya.
I really could slap you again.
Please do
No
not.
fighting.
Kruu!
He's very frail.
Hypothetically, how many people can you sleep at once, Aiden? And I was very annoyed, by the way.
Judging
Well,
on
at least
last
two.
night, I would say at least 2.
that kind of depends how we want to do it. Like, out of character.
Tim,
like,
above table, you would have to roll pretty much a nat 20 to be able to pull that out of the bag again.
but, like, for
Other than
the
that,
entire guild, or just, like, 2 fucking people?
just for whatever you're immediately facing.
Right, okay.
But, yeah, and otherwise it
yeah,
acts as a normal sleep spell would.
Okay, so, maybe not that plan.
Oh, what? Now you can't do it again? You could put me to sleep on the road when we could have just helped you then, and now...
Okay.
Vanya, like, stops herself and, like, closes her eyes.
Yeah, I would.
Closes her eyes and is just, like, taking a deep breath.
Once again, I am asking for a plan that doesn't involve us all maybe dying.
Well, surely joining the guild is just as risky.
Less risky than facing a whole guild head on.
Star will sign to you guys. I don't have much time. I have to get back to them with something, or we have to do something now, but they don't track my every movement. I still have a free will, at least they like to pretend so. So I can meet you guys tomorrow, and I can do it in a way where I will not be caught. I promise that.
I think that sounds like the best plan. We can take some time to figure out a strategy.
I don't trust her. What check?
Roll insight.
20 dirty.
You fully believe that she's telling the truth.
Okay.
Never mind, he does trust her.
I am suddenly free of all doubt.
I don't trust her. Actually, never mind.
Never
like,
mind.
You know what, actually?
Skeptical man,
Yeah.
what can I say?
I
You
mean,
you think she fears for her life, and she would do anything to get out of there.
if we're deposing
Understood.
the guildmaster anyway, it can't hurt to, like, part with an item for a day. We'll just get it back.
Okay, well, what are we
Really?
giving?
And besides, Star's
We
life
can't
is
give
worth more
Steve.
than...
And we're not giving Maribel.
I have a stick that just holds still. I mean, I'm not overly... I don't know, though, that they'd believe that that's magical enough. I mean...
Well, show her how to use it.
Star's life...
Show
like,
her how
well,
to use it.
Even still,
It might work.
Instead
do
of
you think
holding
this would meet the
still,
criteria?
how about just holding? Just generally. And I pull out my bag of holding.
Okay, we'll get the fish out of there.
She'll sign any of those will work.
If you're not getting Maribel, I repeat.
Or Steve.
Yeah, so either Varus's bag or the stick. Either way.
How
we'll
much
just be
use are you
doing it.
getting out of that thing anyway?
It's nice for drying clothes.
Okay, just give me your stick, dude. Wait, no.
Oh, hold on. Not in the room with everyone.
I like to. I had canon that Alwyn is just completely oblivious to the innuendo.
Yeah.
Canon,
You
that's
can't
just canon.
ask a druid for a stick like that.
Varus!
Canon.
Varus!
I didn't mean it like. Oh my god, you people are
What?
insufferable sometimes.
Don't worry about it, Alwyn.
Alwyn, don't worry.
We gotta
For
work
what it's
on
worth, Star looks equally confused.
Here, Star, you can have my stick.
She will gratefully take it, and she'll sign back, "Thank you for the stick."
that. Hey, Alwyn.
Yeah?
If you're gonna hand over the metal, unmoving, pole, maybe don't refer to it as being yours.
Well, but it is.
But I
want
get
it.
that. I get that.
I earned it.
And I'm not saying it's not yours. I am
It's your rod
saying.
to give.
Okay, Kruu.
Should they have it?
It just.
What else would I call it?
Just say you can use this stick
I think
I'm
rod
sure
is
that's
a more
much
descriptive.
better.
or
yeah.
rod or pole.
None of those are better.
Varus.
Okay, here, Star, take this rod.
It does
No, that's
sound a
better.
lot better than the word my,
better.
Varus.
take it. She's very confused at just this conversation that's happening.
Just don't
My
use
rod.
the
Anyway.
word my.
I'll put my hand up to my face
Power
to
rod.
whisper to the side. I don't know what she's going on about. Just roll with it.
She can't whisper back, but she'll give you like a shrug.
Just don't use the word my, please.
Okay.
I think just saying this stick worked really well, Varas.
She'll sign to you, Varas. Thank you all so much. I will be back here tomorrow as dusk is falling. I'll climb back through your window.
I nod at her
Okay.
and
Like this
communicate
window?
this to everyone else.
She nods.
Cool.
We'll leave it open for you.
She'll smile. And then she'll point out the window, like, is it okay if I go out the window?
Oh,
Because
sure.
considering you blocked her like 3 times going out this window,
Sorry about that, by the way.
she, like, shrugs.
We're just very
Like-
protective of Steve.
But yeah, she'll open the window and she will climb out of it. This is a 2nd-story building.
Rogue things.
Can I lean out the window and see how she gets down?
Yeah, you lean out the window.
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, she, like, clings to the edge of the wall and then, like, deftly, like, basically tumbles her way over to, like, a nearby roof. Like, she has to throw herself across, like, a gap, and then she's, like, sprints along the rooftops.
I'll wave in case she looks back.
She will. She'll wave back. And then, she disappears off into the night.
And now we're out a rod.
And we'll stop there.
Oh.
All right. Well,
Out of character, I will burn this town to the ground to get that back.
You know?
all right. We've
I was gonna burn it down without being anything on the line.
Returns. Return of the
Vanya.
rod.
We're gonna
I was-
see you next week.
Oh,
Bye,
is
guys.
next week the day we're shuffling the day around?
Yes.
Do we want to confirm that now for chat's sake, or
Thursday or Saturday is fine for me if you guys can do either.
you
guys have something on
Varas
Thursday,
on
so-
Saturday.
Yeah, we'll
But
probably have to
Tyra
talk to
has-
people about
Yeah.
flipping days around, but it's kind of all
Yeah.
the same people. And
Yeah.
based off of experience of where I can see people sitting right now, it seems like they're free both days, but we'll double check. But yeah, just for chat, we're going to be running on an off day next week. It will be either Thursday or Saturday, probably Saturday, I'll say, but we'll let you guys know.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I've been traumatized!
Hooray!
Real.
Yay!
Yay! All right, chat.
I'm not sorry.
Say goodbye to Varas and wish them well as they get over trauma.
One day, surely.